Good morning, guys. How are you? Good morning indeed. How are you people going today? This is the Archie Luxury live stream. Archie Luxury live stream. We're here and we are broadcasting live. Let's run an intro and let's get the show off the ground. And one more little advertisement. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury. Welcome to the program. This is your Archie Luxury channel, and we are beaming live to you. Guys, we're going to have a great show today. And I've got to tell you, it's we got some good things planned. Let's get a poll going. Start a poll. Here we go. What should I sell? I'm thinking about selling a few watches. We got the JLC Master Compressor 18K. The Breguet Type 21 18K. Or the Patek World Time. Patek World Time 5130G. I want to get rid of some of the higher end. I'm going to talk about this, guys. Today's live stream. By the way, guys, the wrenches and that there, I don't even know who the fuck BC is. Who is that guy? I don't know who he is. I don't know who the fuck he is. So yeah, I could have taken it away from you because I have no fucking idea who you are. And yeah, that's what happens. I took it away, BC. I don't know who the fuck you are. Let's have a look here. We're just going to get the show on the road here. Okie dokie. So today I want to talk about, I got a couple topics today. Rebooting the weight loss. Actually, I've started changing a little bit. And let me explain what is happening in my Archieverse here. So 2024, I actually started off this year by planning a lot of travel. I said to myself, you know what? I would really like to get some great travel happening. I want to get the business to the next tier. I thought, you know what? This could be a way to go. And, you know, the problem is I wanted to do travel on my terms. Okay. I wanted to do some travel. I'll just take the calendar off. I wanted to do travel on my terms. What did I end up doing? Well, I'll tell you what I did. Okay, so in January, I went to Sydney. January 24. January, I went to Hong Kong. That's right, I went to Hong Kong the 15th. I went to Honkers. That's right. I went to Honkers in January. I quite enjoyed that. I did it on my terms. February, I went to Darwin with the boys. Went to Darwin. Then I went to Sydney. Then in March, I went to Thailand for 3 weeks. That was Luxie's wedding. That didn't quite work out the way I thought it would. It was kind of... Then after that, in April, I went to Dubai, followed by Hong Kong. 1, 2, 3 weeks in Hong Kong. And then I then went to London in June. That's right. London and Hong Kong in June. Came back in July. That's right. And then did the road trip in August. Road trip. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I got to tell you, I did a lot of stuff and it didn't work. I put on weight, but it nothing really. It didn't work well for me. Okay, it didn't work well. Okay, it did not work well. That's what the reality is. It didn't work well for me. And I got to be honest with you. It didn't work well for me. And I ended up spent a fair bit of money. And things changed. The YouTube business changed. Many things changed. And now it's time for me to correct the error of my ways. The problem is I like travel on my terms. I like to go places. I like to do things. But the expectation is that people... I'm a conservative sort of a guy. I'm not really... I'm not a gonzo genius. I'm not somebody who wants to really be a dick. And that's what the audience wants. So it doesn't fit with me. I am who I am. And sometimes it doesn't pull the punters in. And that's okay. But you got to be aware of that. They want certain things that I don't want to give. And, sometimes you wake up on a road trip or travel, you don't fucking feel like going out and being, you just want to sit there and just take it easy, have a coffee, just chill a bit. You don't want to be in your face. And that's really the big thing. You got to work it out yourself. So in my own case, what's happened then? Well, I'll tell you. In my own case, it's very much it's very much changed. Okay, it has changed, and life is it changes. Things change, things evolve, and things change. So it's kind of, it's different. It's different. And the business model I had before, it's kind of, the environment's changed. So I've kind of stepped back from it now and said, fuck, I'm not going to do certain things. Like, for example, would I go to Dubai now? No, I wouldn't. Dubai was terrible for streaming because the time. Okay, what time is it now? Time in Dubai now. What time is it? It's fucking 2:55 a.m. Fuck, 2:55 a.m. That's a terrible time for streaming. And I mean, Europe's also bad. If you look at London, what time is it? Fucking 11, 12 midnight. Almost midnight, 11:56 p.m. in London. What time is it in so we have a look now. So New York time now is 7:00. Okay, 7's a good time. What time is it in California? California now, and it's 4 in the afternoon. So you've got different sort of patterns there, and sometimes that's just how it goes. That is how it goes. So I got to say, in all honesty, the YouTube business, is it a good look? It's a good business. I enjoy it a lot. I'm actually got a few ideas up. I do have a few ideas I'd like to really I would really like to move forward, and sometimes it's a different environment. So now getting back to Watch Talk, Reboot the weight loss. Look, guys, very keen on the weight loss program. Now let's get a few audience people on. Who can I get on today? Let's see. And we can always get a few topics. And we can always talk. I want to come on the stream. Today's topic: what Rolex has fallen the most in the market collapse? Tell me what you think. Come on the stream. Today's topic. Okay, I'll just do that. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just get a few things going there. I'm trying to get a few. Who can I hustle on today? We'll see who we can get on. I'd like to get a few good people on. Not that there's bad people, but you know what I mean. So just gonna bump that. See if I can get Keslow on. Oh, he's on a set. I think he's busy working. Keslow. Mark Goldberg. We'll see if I can get Mark Goldberg on. Chris, Machine Gun Chris. We'll see if we can get him on. Doc BBW. We'll see if we can get him on. Herman. Let's see if we can get Herman back. Herman, come back. Don't be a bitch. Come on the stream. Hoffmeister. He's always good. OC. We'll see if we can get OC out there. Let's get him on. I don't mind. We've got. Let's have a look. We got the Zeal, Tanzeal. Tanzeal's always there. Welcome. It's always great guy, the Zeal. Mr. GMT Clive. What's Clive is up to? Let's see if we can get him on. I don't know if he wants to come on. Who else have we got there? Let's have a look. Who else? Come on. The stream yesterday. I don't know. Mr. GMT's cool. Mr. GMT is always fucking cool. Who else have we got there? Just having a look. I wish Tommy would come on. Who else is there? Okay, that's a start. We'll see. And by the way, I will be taking my son Alex to the funeral for Sirocco. Okie dokie. So there we go. That's there we go. There's a few. I've just sent a few invites out there. We got a super chat. We had a super chat. There we go. I'm just going to cut and paste that. We got a few people. We'll invite a few people on here. Rich Mitch, £2. Had 2 5-ounce filet mignon today. Immense. Beef's not as bad as you would say there. There's nothing wrong with beef. Beef, that sounds very. Beef is not bad for you. Lean beef, that's actually not terrible. It's the fucking butter they put on. Now that's another story. But the actual beef itself, that isn't a terrible thing to eat there. And I'm staying 2 nights. It really helps as I am very skint. There we go. Just sent a thank you to Malik Diamond. He sent me some support. Very cool guy. Now, what I wanted to say is, wrenches there. I got to know who they are. Who did I take? I don't know. There's been a bit of a cleanup. But it's there's some little bit tricky people here. There's some tricky comments here. Big Owls. Herman. What's Herman? Herman, start a wig fund. What, Herman? Why don't you jump on, Herman? I didn't take your wrench away. Why don't you jump on and have a chat to me? Hey, what do you think? Is that a bad thing? Why don't you jump on? Why don't you jump on? Have a chat with us, Herman. Herman's not a Mr. Wilkinson. Fuck, I don't know. Sometimes his comments are really hard and vicious there. Very hard and vicious. There's some vicious people there. Let's have a look there. We got Dirk Diggler. Dirk, I'd love to get you on the stream. Come on the stream, Dirk. I'd love to talk to you one-on-one. What's happening in your world there? I don't think it's nice. People, look, with Luxy Poo. Let's face it. Fake wedding, real wedding. He got married. He didn't fucking get a financial windfall from the community. That's for sure. There certainly wasn't any big financial windfall. Okay, let's just clarify that. Absolutely, I can tell you that was a fucking financial disaster. Thailand trip for me was a financial disaster. As for Luxy, he got married. So what? Fake. Why people say fake, fake? This is just, whose business is it? What do you want to have proof and then you get dox yourself? I know he got married, okay? I'm his friend, okay? He got married and good luck to him. Good luck to him. Very good luck to him. He got married. Good on him. Good on him. So what? Whose business is it? People say, Lake's fake marriage. Fuck me dead. Big Al, if you know, fake. Whose business is it anyhow? What he's done? He's I mean, I like the way everyone's so judgmental on other people. The guy's just trying to scratch out a living, right? And it's fucking hard. I can give you the drum. It's not easy. It's not easy. This coming here every day to do. You want some nice people. You like to have a nice flow. I mean, I come on the stream. Sometimes you don't have guests. I don't have a guest. I mean, fuck, that's hard. It's hard to float by yourself. You know, it's fucking hard. It's hard to float. Other times, you know, it's impossible. It really is impossible. And what do you do? What do you do? I come on the streams here to try and, I've got some more super chats. We got Dr. Bob's Nightmare, $2. The whole chat is sleep deprived since Lux left. Lux he's okay. And we got Rich Mitch, £2. Justice for Lux. Justice for Lux. What do you say? What do you say indeed? That is the question. That is the question. What do you say indeed? And that's a tricky one. What do you say? Okay, time to reboot weight loss. Let me talk to you about something. What I'm going to do is let's have a talk about Sirocco's funeral. By the way, Sirocco's funeral, is going to be on what day am I fucking? The funeral is on the 18th. I'm going down. Okay. 18th is the Wednesday. Sorry. So I'm going down on the Wednesday. Sorry, the funeral's on the Wednesday. I'm going down on Tuesday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream Tuesday. Soon as I finish my stream on Tuesday, I'm going to pick up my son, Alexander, and we are going to drive to Bundaberg, and we will attend the funeral the next day. Now, if I'm driving down to Bundy, I will be on the Luxy show at night. We'll have a chat there. And I'll also do a morning stream. So that is something I will do. I'll have to make it a little bit. I got to end it by 11 because I've got to check out of my hotel room by 11. But that's okay. It's a little. That's okay. I can perfectly do that. There is no problems with that. And I'll go to the funeral then. So that's Wednesday. I might even. I'm just trying to check this. How far is Bundaberg? Bundaberg to Sunshine Coast. Sunshine Coast. That's 3 hours. Fuck, it's 3 hours still. Fucking hell. Bundy's close to Harvey Bay, Maryborough, Gympie. Is there much to do in Gympie? Bundaberg to Gympie? What's in Gympie? It's 2 hours. What's in Gympie? Gympie. What's in Gympie? What do they have in Gympie? Is there anything to see in what is Gympie known for? Tropical fruits, pineapples, macadamia nuts, vegetables, dairy, beef, piggeries. Okay. There's 56,000 people there. That's pretty good. Okay. Gympie. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I might stay a night in Gympie. Maybe that's a better. I'll have a look and see what's available. Maybe that's a better way to go, is to stay a night in Gympie. You know what I mean? That'd be the 17th to the 7th. No, the 18th to the 19th. Just have a look. Is Gympie? Well, just have a look. What does Gympie cost to stay there? Oh fuck, nothing. You know, the funny thing is, nothing is fucking cheap. Gympie Muster Inn. Okay, look at that. It's fucking $185. I mean, fuck. Everything is. Nothing's cheap, is it? I mean, fucking hell. It's. Fuck. It's just nothing is. Nothing. I don't know what to say there. There's some amazing stuff. Yeah. It's fucking hell. Everything is so expensive. Nothing. Fuck, Australia is. Everything's 150, $200 a night. It's not easy, is it? Hey, we've got one here. Archibald Chesterfield the fourth. AC3's Thai son, $2. Daddy, I want married chicken girl. Need money now. Thank you. Interesting. What else we've got there? The audience is good. They're having some fun there. Try India or Tahiti. Weight loss program. You can only try your best. You'll get no dollars for your JLC. Sell the paddock. You'll get no money for the paddock. Well, I don't know if that's true. I don't think it's dog shit like you claim it is there. I mean, people always have a go at me. See, this is always the way it is. You know, I try and bring innovative, cool solutions to the table, and they get steamrolled. Very easily steamrolled. And I don't know what you can say. What can you say there? That is the way it goes, big boy. That is the way it goes. And I got to be honest with you. This is life, man. This is life. It's just things change. The things change a lot. Yeah, the quadrant changes, and what do you do? Exactly. What do you do? And unfortunately, that is the way life Evolves. That's the way of life evolves. That is it. That's it. Let's have a look here. What else have we got here? What else have we got happening today? It's Archie's strident defense on Lux got married. Now I have more questions than answers. What's that loose tooth? Well, I mean, who's business? I mean, let's face it. Lux didn't exactly get a fucking financial windfall from you people, did he? Hey, was it this big? I mean, fuck. This fake wedding thing. Whether he did or didn't get married, I mean, he did. How can I prove it to you without doxing his name and his wife's name? I've seen the documents, all proof. He's fine. There was a slight hiccup, but we've got Naki on. That's nice. Let's have Nark. Shovelhead. Hey, we'll wait for his microphone to warm up. Fuck me dead.
You're the truth, Arch, or you're the harsh truth?
You know, Nark.
Which one do you want? The harsh truth.
I'll tell you, Sirocco hated your guts, by the way.
Yeah, we've gone through this. We've gone through this. Yeah, we've gone through this.
He hated your guts because you wouldn't let they.
All right. I called him Jimmy Seville. He looked like Jimmy Seville.
Bad about that now?
No. I said he looked like Jimmy Seville. I didn't say he was a pedophile. No, let's say, hey.
Thank you. Do you really feel bad about that? Because I think you should, Nark.
No, I don't. Apologize. That's it. It's over. Done with. We're going to rehash this. You remind me of the boy who has a birthday party. No one turns up. You remind me of the girl who advertises on online. I've got a gangbang. Turn up. Hotel number 3. No one turns up. What the fuck?
What can I? Nark, let's just. How can I help you today?
Yeah, Soroka hated me. All right, Soroka hated me. We're doing this again. Come on. Weight loss again. We're rehashing, recycling all stuff. Where's JJ? Where's Hoff? Unfortunately, I don't think Hoff will be back.
Why?
The chat turned on him.
When?
No, they didn't like his beret.
He doesn't wear a beret.
I thought it was a beret.
He's Hofzer. Okay, so there you go. Then I got no one coming on the stream. Why don't I just end this garbage then? If it's not working, we'll end the garbage.
I love Hoff.
I'll end the stream then, Nark.
No, maybe you should. You know what I think you should do? I think you should contact. This is your chance to I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Look, I'll ring up Hoff, Plastic and Sob, and say, look, a friend Soroka passed away.
Okay, for starters, Plastic. I have rung both of them. Plastic has blocked me, so he cannot take my call. Right?
Yeah.
He's a fucking lousy friend, Plastic. I thought he was my friend. He's a fucking lousy friend. And Sov's a bit of a two-faced fuck. You know that? I'll be honest with you.
Where's JJ? That reminds me. Where's JJ?
Sov, I thought Sov was my friend, but he's turned on me like a cut snake. He's not my friend.
Have some self-reflection. Ask yourself, what did I do for both of them to feel this way? What did you do?
They can both fuck off. You know, that's the way I feel. They can both just fuck off.
Did you contribute at all to this? Be honest.
I don't really give a shit, Nark. I don't need to do reflection, okay? What gives you? Why don't you turn your fucking camera on so I can poke fun at you, you fucking asshole?
I'm trying to help you here. I can jump off if you want.
Everyone else.
You
turn your camera on.
See, that must have hit a nerve there. What did you do for them to not come back? If you did something, ring them up and apologize. Or you're going to be stuck in your own here, Arch. I don't have to talk to you. I say, Sov, maybe we should, look, let's make amends. Let's, all time's sake, let's go to the funeral together. Hey, Arch? And by the way, if Lux is married, the joke's on Lux. He's married, that's a joke. It's like all the gay people said, I want marriage rights. The joke's on them.
Piano dude, $2, $100 PayPal, stream Tai Chi lesson, paid for. Stream Tai Chi lesson. That's some sort of kung fu thing, isn't it?
Not really. Relaxing. It's like meditation.
Nah, fuck. I won't have anyone on my streams, Herman, if I do that.
Curtis stole all the leads. Where's Toyota Mo? Where's Duco? Half, come back. Yeah, I'm drinking my coffee, Ken Fresno. I'm trying to help you here. You're struggling. Where's Bear? Where's Eddie?
Hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to get Red Shovel's trying to come on, but it says it can't get on due to local recordings. That fucking local recording things has killed my business.
What do you mean local? I got on and I'm a fucking idiot. It's good that you're going to the funeral with your son.
Thank you, Narc.
I'll probably take the Honda. Or I wouldn't run kilometers up on the BMW.
Why's that?
Nah, just you intend to keep the BMW for a while. These type of trips, take the fucking Honda.
That type of trips is perfect for the BMW. That's what you buy the fucking thing for.
Yeah, fucking highway. That's not a fucking drive. You're a driver's car. Pick some nice twisty roads. Highway, straight line. Who gives a fuck? Take the Honda. We're gonna run 300 kilometers up on that car.
I got to tell you, Narc. It could be coming. The train could be coming to the last station. You know.
Yeah, we've been through this.
I got to get some good panelists on. The show doesn't flow if I don't have good panelists.
No, they're all gone. They're all gone.
They're gone.
No, they've gone. Mookie's got them all. It's Mookie's world. We all live in it.
Sorry?
You know he's made $43,000 since they started the stream. 43,000 American dollars. 43.
Yeah, good luck to them.
No wonder he can afford the fucking second Cybertruck.
Yes.
We're doing our best. Yeah, I think you got to start looking for another job, Arch. The punter scared fucking half off. I thought that was a bit disgusting. They turned on him. Jay Anthony.
I can't see any streams that are running. This is all bullshit coming out of your mouth.
That's even worse. If no streams are running and no one's jumping on, it's even worse. They're withholding, Arch.
They're withholding?
Yeah. There's a strike, protest. JoJo's running it. Guys, don't you dare go on Archie's channel.
I don't believe that. You're just making shit up out of your ass, aren't you?
76% of it. 76%. All right, turn your camera on, Mark. I only bullshit 76% of the time. Where's Eddie? Where's the Undertaker? What does the Undertaker jump on? Red Shovel says he's trying to jump on. He's a great panelist.
Yeah, Red Shovel is trying to jump on. He's a great panelist. This fucking YouTube is just...
Right. Look, what's Team Secret? They've got 4 panels. There's 10 panel members. And like I said the other day, there's 4 on the waiting list. It's like a gangbang, right? The line is outside the hotel room.
We got some super chats coming in. That's one thing for sure. Here we go. Madman, $5. Narc does maths like the tax man.
I love Madman. How you going, bet? He was sick, wasn't he? Had that cleared up. Next time wear a condom, Madman.
He had the flu, Narc.
No.
What? You just invent this shit. Where do you invent this shit from?
No. GMT told me he had a problem down there. He had a rash.
No, he didn't. Mr. GMT.
GMT told me.
He hates your guts.
He loves me.
He hates you.
He loves me.
Where did you get this from? Where did
no,
you think
GMT told me. He loves me. Undertaker hates me. So I mock his dog. And the Undertaker doesn't like me because I joke with him that he doesn't go to ADs. His AD is fucking morgue. He goes, opens the coffin, steals the fucking watches. That's it. That's how he goes shopping. Value on the wrist. That's all you got here. You got me.
Oh, we got Red Shovel. Red Shovel.
All right, I'm going to jump off.
Hey, Red, how are you?
I made it, Archie. It's hard to get onto your stream now. Oh my god.
Red, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to jump off. Red, congratulations with Tim. You guys are doing fantastically. 4 panels. What's the secret here?
You gotta travel. You gotta go places. That's it. You gotta travel constantly.
Yeah. Let me ask you. From what I've been told,
get out of the hotel room.
No, you're a great panelist. I'm telling you, your Tim's Bear now. You run a great stream. Let me ask you.
Thanks for helping us out there. Great to have you on. We've got Ken Fresno, $10. Chin up, big boy. Things can turn in a moment. Very true point. Yeah. We got Little Dave, $5. All these people you're messaging that are absent pop up like daisies when the Mook Kerlock stream starts. No worries. And we got Value on Risk, $2. How much to boot Narc or turn on his camera? There we go. Yes, I already got. I got to tell you, Red Shovel, whereabouts are you? It's an honor to have you.
I'm home at the minute, Archie. I'm back. I'm in the homestead. So I am.
Ireland.
It's been a while since I've been on your show. It's been too long since I've been on your show. I think the last time I was on your show was before London, before the Big Brother house. Wow.
Yeah. Yes. I've got to tell you, I had good memories of the Big Brother house. That was
it was brilliant. It was a good event. It was a good weekend. So it was. It really was.
No, I actually look back on that trip very, very kindly. Another Value on Risk, $20. Narc is some toxic sludge. He is very. The guy can be very, very. He just invents this shit. This is the funny thing. Like, he starts spinning the narrative. Oh, Lux's wedding was fake. Fake wedding. And before you know it, people are saying, this is the thing that is so fucking, oh, was fucking really, it just pisses you off because, for number one, Lux didn't exactly have a financial windfall from the community for his wedding. I can tell you that now, Red Shovel. And I got to tell you, Red Shovel, it's great having you on because we've had a bit of an interesting relationship, but things have come back. I mean, look, the YouTube business is not what it used to be.
Archie, everything is changing at the minute. I predicted way back when the first sort of Vegas sort of meet happened that things would be different, and they were. I think there's going to be a turning point in the whole community, and that turning point is going to be in New York this year in October. That's when you're going to see a line drawn between the true watch community and those who were there for the ride in terms of investment.
Oh, I'm not going to New York. I don't know if you know that.
You not know? Oh, you're
fuck
going?
No, it's so expensive. New York, fuck. I mean, what's the point in going when it's 500 Australian a night? And
yeah.
I mean, JJ's no longer my friend. I had a bit of a tiff with JJ. I mean, JJ was never my friend. He kind of I liked the guy. He came on. He had a prima donna. He goes, I didn't say hello to him fast enough. He jumped off and he left. And
that's a good. I didn't say hello to him fast enough. I'll use that one in the future. I didn't say hello to him fast enough. I didn't lick his ass as long as he thought he deserved. And he just jumps off. Fuck you. I don't need you. I could do this myself. And you know what, Red? Yeah.
Ungrateful shits. One thing about Tim is at least he acknowledges I gave him his start, right?
Yeah.
Love Tim or
he
hate
does.
him.
He does know. Yeah.
He acknowledges that.
He does.
That's because let's face it, he tried that mountaining shit. That didn't work. The writing shit, that didn't work. He found his okay, he came on. I gotta tell you something, Red. The best times, I was talking to my wife the other day. I said the best times I had on YouTube was just when I got the BMW. It was brand new. I used to pay Timmy to run a stream. I used to leave early. I'd pay him a fee to run the stream. And I went to the mountains a few times with my wife. And this is so silly because it doesn't cost much to do that. But it gave me the freedom. I went to the mountains. We had breakfast or dinner there, lunch there. And it was a more innocent, that was before the burglary. It was innocent times. And I got to be honest with you. I did make a lot of money, but fuck, I put it into watches, which was stolen. I had some massive.
It's fucked. It's fucked.
It is. It is. I mean,
everyone I know that was, that sort of went into the whole watch game, right? They are selling like madmen. They want out. They want out. They were never watch lovers. They were in for the investment. They were in for the fact that it was to them money in the bank. And now when they look and they go, oh fuck, it went down by $5,000. They're selling like mad. They were never in watches. That's why I'm sort of saying that I think whoever, okay, and I know you're not going to New York for, a bus to expect. There's going to be lots of people who said they would be at New York, ain't going to be there because they were never watch
New York's
fans.
Expensive. Let me grab this super chat. Apes, £5. Red, tell Archie your predicament of gold Omega overall. What happened? What gold Omega? What the fuck? What?
Okay, so what happened was that I sold a lot of the Rolex. I sold a lot of the Sea Dwellers. I sold the Deep Seas. So I was going to buy. It was a toss-up between buying a gold Omega Speedy and a Rolex. I've sort of ruled out the Omega, right? So I'm now down to, and people can debate this, right? It's now down to the full gold Guinness, right? Okay, which is the GMT on the Jubilee, a 40mm day date or a 36mm day date. That's the three choices that I have now. Now,
let me give you some advice, Red.
Yep, go.
I just got to grab one more super chat there. We got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $2. Yo, actually, Red. Yo, Red. No, Red. Speaking of which, do you mind if I go and get a fucking wine glass? I'm gonna open a bottle of Red and fucking drink with you. Is that okay?
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you something, Red.
McGuigan's here, but go for it.
There's nothing better than having a. Do you reckon I should have white wine or red wine? I'm trying to think.
Go for it. Go for a nice white. That's what I'm. I'm on a lovely bottle here. Oh, this is my new favorite. This is
I got a nice
McGuigan's.
bottle of. Oh, McGuigan's. I got a nice Chardonnay. Let me go and get it. Would you mind if I just got a wine glass for 1 minute?
Yeah. Go for it. I'll interact with the chat here, so I will.
Okay, I'll just be a minute because you got admin now. I gave you admin so you could get on.
All right. Is that what that? I have no idea what that because I don't even have keys to any of Tim's channels, right? Because I just can't be bothered. I don't even want wrenches. It just causes. It just causes. It just causes.
One thing I like about you, Red, I'm really happy I gave you that umbrella because it would have been stolen. And you know what? Yeah, you're a good guy.
I used the umbrella, Archie. I used the umbrella. There was rain the past couple of days. I used the AP umbrella. It felt, knowing you have that little bit of wood in your hands like that.
It's nice. It's beautiful. I'm glad you. I'll go and get a wine glass.
It's a lovely umbrella. Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad. I'm just going to get a wine glass. I'll be back.
You're going to get unbelievable. A drunk shit show before bed. Yeah, that's right. Mikey, that's right. Red Shovel's energized. Yeah, you got energized. I've just actually come from watching the last ever Grand Tour on Amazon, which was emotional for me, like, to be honest, because I have grown up with watching Clarkson, Hammond, and May for the past 20 odd years. So actually, I've just came like from watching that. So that was crazy. Patel Philippe, how's the world time? I love the world time. Absolutely love that Omega world time. It's sort of become nearly my sort of not favorite watch, but sort of nearly up there. Yeah, Jimmy, did you see the Grand Tour? It was so, that bit, I don't want to ruin it for people, but they go to the place where it all began, and it's just, oh my God. It's actually your favorite fat show. Oh my God, I love the chat. I love this. You see, this is why I like why I like the times when I'm away with Tim somewhere and he just and he's away for a piss or he's away to talk to some girl or something. And he just puts me in front of the camera at times, and it's just so much fun interacting with the chat. Wouldn't want to do it all the time, and it's hard to do what Archie does, and it's hard to do what Tim does. But just for a couple of minutes, sometimes it's fun.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, Archie.
I'll show you what I got here.
What do you got?
I'll show you what I got. So I got a Jacobs Creek Chardonnay.
Oh,
you like a Chardonnay?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
This is actually not a bad drop. It's not a bad drop.
That Jacobs Creek is a nice Australian wine. It is a nice Australian wine, so it is.
It is. It is a very nice Australian wine. And
no connection with Jacob and Co, by the way. No connection with Jacob
no connection whatsoever. Cheers. No here. No. Here. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, Arch. So tell me your advice, Arch, on my impending watch dilemma purchase. I'm going to do something, but it's
okay. Let me say this to you. I went crazy with watches too. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got Patel Philippe, $5. AC3 pull up Reds world time and give us the drum. Actually, that's the Amiga. You got the Amiga Aquaterra. I'll pull it up in a minute. Red, let me say this to you. I went crazy. I don't know if you saw my collection. I will pull it up in one moment for you. I'll get this up on the screen. So you've got the Omega Aquaterra, haven't you? World time. What color?
Yeah. That's the blue dial on the sort of blue rubber strap.
Because they do it on the green as well, right?
Do it on the green. Actually, the AD in Belfast had nearly every variant, available to buy, and I basically
They don't sell well.
tried them all.
Of course, he had every fucking variant.
No,
they don't sell well. But then the market's depressed. The market's depressed. There we go. It's actually a fucking very beautiful watch. I got to tell you, Red, let me say this to you, okay? Honestly, if I were you, you're asking me what should you buy, right? What watch would you buy? Okay, Red. And I've met you. I actually went crazy before. I went crazy before, and I just wanted more watches. I went through some very weird periods, okay? And my current collection now, let's see if I can find the fucking thing. I'm going to pull this up. Just hang on. Let me just fucking find it first. So I want to say this to you, okay? I got my box back from LV. They've painted it.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, these are the 7 watches I've got at the moment there, Red. Okay, so what I got is I got a Breguet Type 21 in rose gold. I got the Patek World Time in white gold, two-tone bluesy, and I've got a rose gold Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Compressor Chronograph 2, Speedy, Zenith, and Explorer 2. I should possibly add something. I'm thinking of adding a simple Panerai or a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2.
That's about 3 watches more than I actually want now, to be honest with you. But looking at your collection, the only one there that I don't think actually suits you, Archie, is that thing on the right hand side, the compressor. I don't like that. I don't think that suits you. Don't think it's you.
Oh, none of these watches suit me. I'm not cool or trendy, Red. I don't drive an Aston Martin.
You don't give a fuck.
I don't drive Aston Martin, and I don't fart. What's that expensive aftershave? Cood. What is it?
Creed.
I don't fart Creed. Okay.
Yeah. Get the super chats there, Archie, and the thing from Thomas Burnett.
Super chat. We've got one here. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3. Who do you think had a better custom experience with Audemars Piguet, you or Red? Look, I gotta be totally honest with you. I love Red. It took me a while to understand Red. I hated him. I loved him. Hated him. But I will say this: the thing about the UK is they are incredibly judgmental. Okay,
we are.
And I mean that's just so ridiculous because Red is actually fucking wealthier than a lot of people. Don't put yourself down.
No, I'm not that
successful guy, but they have certain airs and graces which is fucking ridiculous. Okay, it's ridiculous, and they're a bunch of. I'll be honest, they're a bunch of fucking. I completely get it. Don't get me wrong. I hate the whole new scene. I would not buy anything new. Let me say this to you. So what I'm trying to tell you is, Red, I was never happy. I had the Breguet. The Breguet was a beautiful piece. I then bought the World. Let me tell you what happened. So I was floating pretty good. I decided this year I would do a lot more travel and streaming and shit like on stuff, and it didn't work. It was a total. Well, it wasn't a total disaster, but The problem is, I did a road trip with Australia. It cost me $4,000 in hotels. Like I spent
You see, Archie, you didn't do
$3,500.
that right. You didn't do that right. It
No,
wasn't.
but I did it how I wanted. No,
I
you don't
watched some of it.
understand, Red. I did it how I wanted to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to film fucking 24 hours. I wanted to do streaming for a couple of hours and then have a break and then do what I wanted to do. See, I did it my way, right? And to be honest with you, that didn't work. Now,
No.
I wanted to do it that way because I didn't want to spend all my time on the fucking stream. I wanted to have my own time. And the law in Australia, as far as using phones and driving, is very, very fucking nasty. Okay, it's nasty. Okay, and I'll be honest with you. I did it on my terms, and it wasn't. It's not what I wanted to give. See, this is the thing. Tim will give so much to get his audience. He'll do anything for a gag. He doesn't care who it pisses off at times. He will do things, right? I'm not prepared to do these things sometimes. I think, fuck.
I don't know about that, Archie. I think Tim has what we call here a bit of a brass neck, right? And it gets him places, and it gets him maybe into other places, and gets him talking to people that perhaps other people don't get to do.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you.
Agree?
I was happiest. I was happiest streaming when I just got the car, pre-burglary. I would go away take my wife out to the mountains. Tim would run. I'd do an hour, then Tim would fill in. I'd drive. I'd have a great. That was actually happiness for me. And
yeah,
the truth is, me and Tim are no longer friends, right? We hate each other's guts. I probably hate him more than he. I hate him. I feel disappointed, right?
yeah.
And I got to be honest with you, the collection, the innocence I had is gone because the collection was stolen, right?
Yeah.
And I've also had one of my sons died. That was fucking. I'll be honest with you, Red. You never get over that, man. I miss my sons, even though he was.
Well, I don't know how that would feel. I actually haven't had that experience, so I can't really comment on that. So it would be hard for me to sort of understand how you feel about that. I know we had a brief discussion about it.
Red, it's fucking devastating. Let me tell you, it's devastating. It's fucking devastating, and I'll be honest with you, Red. I think my glory days are possibly over on the streaming. Okay.
I don't know about that, Archie. I think things just sort of are in the process of transitioning on the streams, and you've got to sort of stay with it, as I think you will, in order to survive. I think there will be lots of people that won't survive the transition, which is definitely here, definitely happening. In that there was a lot of people sort of jumped onto the watch bandwagon, weren't really watch fans, we're only in it for the investment, and it's fucked now. It's fucked. Really fucked. For some people.
It is super. Let me just so who do you think had the better customer experience? I got to be totally honest with you. I want to say this honestly to you, okay? Because I met you, right? Okay. Yeah. I think the way Audemars Piguet treated you, Red, was fucking disgusting.
Well, it's well. Okay. I personally
and I say that honestly to you. I had to do a repair. They fucked me over. Okay, that's like owning an Aston Martin, and you get fucked on a serve. Well, that's what an Aston Martin does. They fuck you good. Okay, but in your case, the way Audemars Piguet treated you was a fucking They wouldn't even give you a catalog, for fuck's sake. It's embarrassing.
I know they give me something to book, but it's the fact that even to this day I haven't heard anything from them, and I spent thousands of pounds on on repairing those two watches, getting them serviced, getting them, like fixed up, and even
They don't
trying to
care.
get.
You're not big enough for them. You didn't
They don't
look.
give a
I tell you
fuck.
honestly, how many APs have you got now?
One, just the one.
Okay, let
Just
me
the
say
one,
this to
which
you.
was the new
Can
one that
I
bought.
can I say this to you, Red?
Yeah.
I don't think you asked me what watch you should buy. I don't think you should. Let me tell you, I'll come back to that. Let me just read these super chats. We got a member chat. Thomas Burnett, member for 7 months. Wine and watches with AC3 shovel. Cheers, big ears. Yes, I quite. You know what? You jumped on. I got to be honest with you. I just wanted to piss Narc off and talk to you because I actually like you. I classify you as a good. I like you. I like you. You were in the bro house. We got on really well. We got on really well, Red.
Yeah, the Brew House was a big success. The Brew House was a big success, I thought, because everyone got not everyone had the same opinion on watches and on things, but everyone went to the house with the intention, and it was the intention of having a good time. If you went there
It
with the
was
intention
incredible.
of causing
I got to
trouble, it
tell
was
you,
never going to work.
Red, that was one of the best times. I had some good chats to Gary.
Yeah.
I had good chats to you, Jamie, Marcella. I got on well with Marcelo. Was a really nice guy. It was James. I got to tell you, Red. I had a fucking great time with you, man. Man, I fucking look back on it, right?
Archie, it worked. It worked because everyone that went to the house, and you can nearly tell within the first like 30 seconds that you're meeting people, everyone went into the house with the intention of having a good time. You can tell the people who are there, if there was going to be anyone who's there just to fuck things up, to wind things up, to make fucking fake drama, but no one was there for that. Everyone was just there to have a good time and to give everyone like a laugh, and that's why it worked.
I got to tell you, it was Mrs. Dodger was. I love Dodger. Had a great time with Dodger. Yep. Mental Jock was fantastic. I loved him. Martin. Martin's. He's a lovely guy.
I was sharing the room. I was sharing the room with Mental Jock. That's right.
The only sad thing is that fucking Lux had caught COVID, which
I know.
You couldn't, if he had COVID, you can't really get him to come. You know what I mean?
No.
But I want to say this to you, Red. I really enjoyed that house. On the surface, the house looked great. The wiring, fuck me dead. I never seen dodgy. Did you ever see dodgy wiring like that?
The wiring of the plumbing, it was lethal. It was fucking lethal. That was insane. Fuck me dead. But you see, that's the bits that we can all laugh at. Those were the fun bits. So, jeez. Well, and fucking Marcelo's wife flooding the house. It was fun. It was fun.
Yes, they moved the bathtub and it wasn't plugged in. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was so fast asleep that night, and then I just heard all the rumblings outside, and just sort of opened the bedroom door, and there was Marcelo with a broom trying to sweep water into a drain. Never forget that. Anyway.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Red. My advice to you: what you get. Okay, look at you know what I'd love to do now, Red.
What's that?
You know what I'd love to do, seriously?
What?
I want to fucking downsize a bit. Look, you know what? I actually love all these watches. But the reality is, you know what? I think, to me, by the way, I seriously, I think keep the 2 Rolexes, the Bluesy and the Explorer. The Speedy is a great one to keep. The Zenith, I can be honest with you, I'd rather keep the Zenith than the Speedy, but it's not big money. The ones I want to get rid of.
If it was
are
me, right, Archie, okay, just instant look there. I keep the Speedy, right? I
Yep.
keep the Protect, and I keep the Explorer too. Everything else that let go.
The Bluesy, I love
That's
the
what I would do.
Bluesy, but would
The
you keep the
Bluesy's
Bluesy?
nice, but no. If I had a choice between, I would keep the Speedy, I would keep the Protect, I would keep the. I think I keep the Explorer, and that would be my
Okay.
3-piece.
You know, that's all you
Everyone's
fucking.
going to
I'm
be
gonna tell you
different,
something.
obviously.
You know what? Sirocco died. Okay, you heard about that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I sort of heard about that sort of during the week there.
I'm going to the funeral.
Tragic.
Are
you all right?
Yeah, it's fucking 400 kilometers from where I live. Okay, but I'm taking my son Alexander with me, and I got to be honest with you. Yeah, I want to go to the funeral. Okay, I want to go. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's probably a good. If you want to go to the funeral, go to the. It's probably a nice thing like to do. So there's, he was a big part of the. He's a big part of the stream now.
Oh, he
for
was a
while,
huge
so,
supporter. He backed me up so
Yeah.
much, man. It's fucking. I tell you honestly, I have been really, really upset with his passing. Okay. I want to tell you the
Yeah.
truth. I want to fucking get rid of things, but I love watches. You know, my problem is, Red. You know how you're talking about these guys, they want to get out. I'm that opposite. I can't. I love my watches. I fucking got a HELOC. Okay. Let me tell you what happened. Okay. So I've spent over the course of 12 months, I spent about I've raked up my credit cards. Okay.
Oh dear. Right.
No, it's not. It's not too much. Okay, we're talking. But what I've decided, I've got a HELOC. I'm going to clear them,
Mhm.
right? And I'm
Mhm.
actually going to sell some watches off and pay back. I want to pay back. I want to get rid of this thing. Okay. Now, I tell you the truth. My BMW, fuck me dead. Red, I got some serious problems with that car. Okay.
What's wrong with the BMW? What's wrong with it?
Okay. Let me tell you. So for starters, number one, we had a tax incentive. You could claim 5 years depreciation in one hit.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So if I sell it before 5 years, I got to pay that back.
Fuck! You're caught by the old tag. He's been caught by the old. Fuck! I don't know.
And
That's
then
the bit
it
that they
gets better.
tried
It
here
gets
with
better.
the.
That's the tax problem,
They
right?
tried
Now it
that
gets
here with
better.
the electric cars, and people have fallen for it. The people have fallen for it here with the electric cars too. So
I got another problem. Okay, the amount of money I owe on my finance, I'd have to put in 5 to 10,000 to get out. I'm upside down because the car market's crashed.
I know it's fucked here too. No.
By the way, on the road trip, I broke the windscreen. The windscreen got a crack in it. Okay.
Is that not insured? Are you not insured for that? But
yeah, the excess was 1,200 Australian, £600 excess.
What?
Well, that's the excess.
Wow.
Okay.
What do you see here? We would have like a maximum windscreen access would be about like £90. That would
Yeah,
be
I
it.
got an original BMW one too because I thought, fuck this. If I'm going to pay the
Yeah.
excess.
And it would be an original BMW, but here, even the original BMW one, like, would be only like £90 access on a normal insurance policy. Oh, you're paying way over there, like, for that. Wow.
I got a super chat here. We got a super chat from Pavel, $10. Red is uniquely positioned to tell Archie how he does Gonzo all wrong.
Well, you do, Archie. See, this is the thing. He's right. You can say what you want about Tim. You can, but Tim knows how to do a Gonzo stream. That's just it. He does, and that's why people love those.
He does
Gonzo
fucking
streams.
8-hour Gonzo streams. Holy fuck!
Yeah. He done one. We done one in a Geneva, Archie, that was nearly 10 hours long. and
Did it bring in much
people
super chat?
loved it. But it brought in some, and there was, but it's not just the super chats, Archie. It's the respect, that certain things can bring, because in that stream there was the 2 hour sort of a sit down with Bernard Leader, and that was amazing. I don't know if you sat and watched that, Archie, but
No, I don't
just
watch
to
his
be
stuff.
there. No, but I was there, and just to be in the same sort of hotel suite with the guy showing the watches. Oh, say what you want about Tim, and say, but even for me, like, just to be there, it was brilliant. And there was a lot of sort of like genuine watch lovers who really like that. Really,
We
like
got
that.
Frank V, $5. Arch, pull up the classic, the intro, just the quick intro. How to test and drink Penfolds Grange Hermitage. Holy fuck! I don't know where this. I gotta search for this fucking thing. This is gonna be difficult. I gotta find this fucking thing. Let me see if I can find it. I gotta find this thing. How to test. I'm trying to find it now. See if I can find it.
Pull it up, Archie. Pull it up.
I think I found it. I'll pull it up now. Pulling it up now. Let's get it on the screen.
Oh, there we go.
Fuckers. Cheers. Grange fucking Hermitage. Wine, wenches, women. Wine, wenches, whiskey. A little bit of cork. A little bit of. Okay, guys, can you just pour a bit into the cup? We just got to strain a little bit. We're going to strain a little bit of corkage
residue due to the catastrophic failure.
Okay.
Now we're gonna.
Oh, careful! I'll drink that. Fucking hell! Fucking hell! Fucking hell! I don't mind drinking the dregs, man.
But you don't want to. You don't want to.
Oh, careful!
Yeah, you don't want to.
Oh, fucking eat the cork.
You'll
Fuck
suffocate.
me dead.
What if you suffocate in altitude? The death of Archie on the pallet.
For you, a once in a lifetime chance. Rolled sale 2010. Great video that. We got some more super chats. We got Mobster. Red, have you seen Tim naked?
I don't even want to answer that. You can probably tell, but they're not there. Truth.
Okay, and we got another super chat. Sheep Biker, $2. Did Sirocco hate the narc or Marcelo more? Ooh. I think, in all honesty, I think Sirocco was really burnt by Marcelo, but he hated narc more. Definitely hated narc way more. Definitely hated narc way more. And I got to tell you something, seriously. I'm just going to put my wine away. I've had enough wine for today. Thank you. I had enough.
I don't know.
I want to say something to you, okay? The business has collapsed, okay? I took out a HELOC, $150,000 HELOC. I borrowed 100. That's 75,000 pounds. It's not the same, okay? When I say, okay, we're gonna put it. You want UK or Euro? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Tell me what you want.
Pound sterling. Pound sterling. Talk to me in pound sterling, Archie.
77,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what I'm doing with that is, I want to get rid of all my card debt. I'm paying my friend. I owe 3,500 pounds on my Explorer 2. on the JLC. I owe some money on the, and you know what? And then I'm going to sell a few things off. I'm going to start selling some shit off. Okay.
But the HELOC, Archie, the HELOC, to be clear, that's a loan against your house, yeah.
Yeah. So I've got a mortgage, so it takes a little bit more out. It's taking equity.
Archie, why do you do that?
Well, what choice do I have? What do I do? The fucking YouTube business is gone. I'm not using it just to buy hookers and coke. I'm actually paying some bad debt out, right? And then it gives me some breathing room. I'm going to sell my collection off to pay it down, okay?
A HELOC, as you call it, as it's called over there, is only good if you're using it to pay off debt at a higher rate than the mortgage.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's the only reason. Yeah. But I wouldn't buy it to buy any more watches. I wouldn't.
No, I want to do a few house improvements. I got a few things I got to fix on the house, okay?
Yeah, well. Does it add value to the house? Does it add value?
Yeah, and also I want to have money to pay out the finance because I've got a balloon at the end. So I want to get that approved because I'll tell you honestly, my figures this year were good.
A balloon for what? The car? Balloon for the BMW? Balloon for the BMW?
Yeah, I got the HELOC lets me have money sitting there. I can just pay it out at the end. Are you able
to hand the BMW back without paying the balloon?
That's one option. Would you give it back? I don't know, because I love the car, but it's a fucking ticking time bomb. You know what I mean? These cars are fucking.
Oh,
we got a super chat. We got an offer here.
Oh,
Patel Philippe, $2. I'll buy your 5130G for 5 Aussie. Thank you, Patel. Patel, I paid 35 Aussie for it. You know what? I'd honestly want to get rid of watches.
Archie, I'll give the BMW back.
Don't buy more. Your house is paid off, Red?
No.
I would. Why don't you put the money?
Never pay your house completely off. It's always good for your credit, right, to have a certain amount of a loan out, right? Or to have a certain amount of mortgage. Always good for your credit.
You fuck your credit. You don't need.
If you don't have a mortgage,
that's for broke people.
No, credit's good sometimes. Credit's good. Buying something
outright
sometimes
$2. Arch, how much inheritance do you have left? I don't have any inheritance left. My dad hasn't died yet.
Jeez.
Can I say something here?
Make it quick and to the point, because I got to tell you something. Sirocco hated your guts.
Yeah, all right.
Tell you that he hated your fucking guts.
Yes.
He thought you were
Yes. Finished. Patek and HELOC loans don't go hand in hand. What the fuck? A Patek owner doesn't say, I need to get a HELOC loan. You're living beyond your means, you fat fuck. Get your one and done. One and done. What are you going to work on the house for? Your wife's going to divorce you and sell the house. You fucking idiot. Your father's an accountant. What the fuck have you learnt? You're a fucking idiot. I'm going to get a HELOC loan. You live beyond your means. You're everyday millionaire. Patek owners don't say, I'm going to get a HELOC. You're an embarrassment. For fuck's sake. Fat fuck.
Why don't you turn your camera on?
Oh, yeah. Turn my camera on. Sirocco hated me. Yeah, I know Sirocco hated me. Turn your camera on. Yeah. Why don't you turn your camera on? Sirocco hated you.
Sirocco
Red, I love you, buddy.
Turn your camera on so we can despise you even more.
Yeah. Sirocco hated me.
Yes.
All I said, look, finish the bill. That's all. I didn't say I was a pedophile. Rest in peace, Sirocco. Right, by the way, give my regards to Tim. He's doing well. Full panel.
I got to tell you something, Red Shovel. You know what?
dear. Brilliant.
Tanak is a cunt
Well-
at times. I'm going to say this to you. I
all
wouldn't
these
buy
people are
anything. You know, you're
cunts at
asking me, what do you buy? Not Red Shovel, please. How many watches do you have now? What's your collection? Tell me your collection.
Right now I've sold a few, so I've currently got the root beer.
Two-tone
The
root beer? That's a two-tone?
two-tone root beer. Two-tone root beer.
That's a good one. You're not going to sell that, are you? That's beautiful.
No, not so that. The 1981 Pepsi GMT.
1991 or 81?
No, sorry, 1981, which is the birth year for me. So that's my 1981 sort of birth year GMT watch.
Yeah.
I have the what else? So I have the Omega Summer Blue Seamaster. I have the Omega World Timer. I still have one Omega Deep Sea Black Dial, which I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. I have the AP, the AP Chrono 43 millimeter.
That's a nice watch.
I have the, let me see, what else do I have? I have the Tudor Pelagos, the 39.
Yeah.
I have the Panerai that I got in Beverly Hills, the one with Tim. I can't even remember what it is now. It's a radio
Did you get
mirror.
a discount?
Yeah, there was a discount.
How much?
Can't really say because it
10%, 5%, 7%.
It was more than 10%. It was more than 10%. And
how did
it would
you get the
fucking need to be because because we were there and it was been bought on camera and it was a sort of like a range sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like with like free straps and all. So it was a good deal. It was a good deal, but it sort of had to be a good deal because it was at that period of time where there was a time when it was cheaper if you lived in the UK to go to America to buy things like watches and clothes and all that sort of shit. Mm-hmm. And then it sort of turned on its head and it was actually cheaper to buy stuff here, right? And we were just at that sort of period.
Okay, after the Pam, what else? Any other watches? That's 8.
What else? I think that's about it. And then there's about 1 million, or there's about 20 or 30.
Where's the guinea pig?
There's about 20 or 30 things that are worth about like £1,000.
Okay. So, Red, after the Pam, what else you got after the Pam?
There's about maybe 20 or 30 different watches that are
garbage,
between 500. Things like this here. This is sitting here because I'm about to sell it. It's a U-boat. That's sort of like retails for about like £2,000 or £3,000. Stuff like that. Stuff that's going to be hard like to find a buyer for.
It's garbage.
Shit, now, things like this. Look at this big fucker here, 53 millimeter. 53 millimeter. Garbage.
Now we got some more super chats. Let me have a look here. We got Pavel, $2. Red's empty flat Echo Aspiration Panel Fund. Red's empty flat Echo as absorption panel fund.
No, well, if he's talking about am I in an empty flat? No, this is actually like an annex to my main house. This is like a 1-bedroom sort of apartment that I'm in.
Do you rent it out or you live there?
No, it's just empty. It's just empty. We just use it as fucking storage, basically. There was meant to be another reason
super chat.
for it.
Big Tony, $2. Red, where is Tim? Get him on the show.
Tim is in Greece at the minute. Tim's in Greece at the minute, so he is.
How did he find the walkout when Diego and the boys left and OC left? How did he survive that?
Well, he survived it because
There's no denying that was a
he
huge financial loss.
Oh, it was a loss, but he done what people told him, which was to keep on going and to do what he does best, which is stream and do the Gonzo stuff. And slowly but surely, it's there's new members, there's new super chatters, there's sort of like new people, like wanting, like to follow the stuff that Tim does. So it could have been really easy for him just to throw the towel in there. And I think that some
Well, what
people
choice has he
probably
got?
would-
He's got no other skills. What else does he do?
I don't know. Paint the fucking door. I don't know. Archie, I don't know. He whatever you say about Tim knows how to do certain types of streams very, very well and interact with people very, very well. When we went to Geneva there, Archie, right, there was a lot of stuff that we weren't invited to, where we shouldn't have been in, and Tim's charm, brass neck, whatever you want to call it, we got in and we were able to drink the champagne, eat the food, and stream.
We got another super chat here. Mobster, $2. Show us your bees and guinea pigs. That's a little bit difficult, but Mobster, thank you so much for your support. We got Diope Tree 75, £2. Off to bed, night boys. Big Tony, $2. Red, send Tim the link. Get him on now. Well, Tim doesn't like me. He's in Greece. You know what the time in Greece is? I'll tell you what Greece. The time in Greece. Do you want to know the time in Greece? I'll fucking tell you. Greece time now. It's 3 a.m.
Oh, he'll be in bed.
I don't think he's going to be coming on my stream. For starters, I hate his guts. He hates my guts. And it's just how it goes, man. I got to be totally honest with you, Red. I really do like you. You're a good guy, and I really do appreciate you coming on. The reason I got the HELOC was so that I can consolidate some debts, and then I'm going to sell some shit off soon. You know what? I'll be honest with you, Red. Can I show you? I want to show you this, okay? I want to show you a 3-piece collection. You tell me what you think of this, okay?
Okay.
And everyone is a cunt on this stream. They always say, shit, Arch, you got garbage, you got shit, you got trash. But you know what? I want to bring this up on the screen. Tell me what you think of this as a 3-piece.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's sort of similar to what I said, in terms of, instead of the Explorer, you've got the Bluesy. That is all you ever need. I don't think you need any more. See, I think having more than that is just nowadays. It's now that I've been there and done it with the watch, like stuff. You soon realize that having 10 watches, having 20 watches is just fucking crazy. It doesn't need to happen.
Look at that. I got a white.
You have too many watches, Archie.
And you know what? Okay, 3 on the roll, maybe 1 on the wrist. If you're going to keep one other watch, you'd possibly keep the Explorer 2.
Yeah, you keep the Explorer 2 as well. But I wouldn't have any more than that now. My aim is to get to the point where I only have maybe 3 or 4 real actual watches that I want to wear. All the other stuff that I have here is fucking going now. All this, even the stuff that costs like £500, £1,000. You fucking wear it once in a blue moon, and then it just sits there, and it's dead money. It's dead money. You better just say it right. Give me 30-40% of what I paid for that, and I'll put it in the bank. See if it's sitting there.
We got another super chat. Pavel, $10. Big OC said Timbo was going to tank without high value watch enthusiasts. Red, showbiz.
Should be.
How do you find OC? I found OC to be a bit of a fucking strange fucker. In some token, he's very much a show off. He's a peacock. He wants to show, I got this, I got that. And I got to be totally honest with you. I like the guy, right? But I want to be truthfully, right? I found his behavior really peculiar. When we stayed at the bro house, we were in this Indian restaurant and a guy had a panerai and it was so fucking cringeworthy because he said to him, take your watch off. And I would have told him, get fucked. The guy
but you see, Archie, this is the difference between that interaction goes two ways, and it depends who's having that interaction. Tim would have done exactly the same thing, but the interaction would have appeared on camera to be much more smoother, whereas OC doesn't have the same skill, doesn't have the same people skills.
You don't ask the guy to take his watch off. He's there with his family, and then you shove a fucking the guy doesn't even know what platinum fucking day it is. So what's the point?
Yeah.
I mean, OC's it's $100,000. It's a £50,000 watch, right? I mean, it's really. I found it really off.
OC, you see, to me, I like OC, you know, in some ways, but he does have that.
And how about when we went to the English pub and he says to this girl, she's got a belly ring. Oh my God, that was so fucking cringeworthy.
He does come across as a little bit, and this will only
just
mean
shut your fucking mouth. OC, if you're listening, shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. Don't do shit like that.
He does come across as a little bit.
It's so unfucking cool. It's uncool. Do you understand? Don't say anything.
He does come across as a bit of a sort of like a Peter Mandelson type character, you know, a bit of the.
I wish the day platinum he's got. He goes, I wish I had the fluted bezel version. And I said, fuck me dead. You're just a spoiled rich cunt. You know that? Look at my watches. You know something? You can criticize me all you like, Red. But these were value secondhand buys. Do you understand? Like that Breguet. That's exactly why I brought. You know why I wear that Breguet?
But it looks class. That Breguet looks. That Breguet
because
looks.
Because it's OC antimatter. It's OC antimatter. Because OC, he wants the latest and the greatest to show what a big fucking erect penis he's got. For me, I love the Breguet because it's a bargain. It's the price of an Explorer 1, and it's a fucking amazing value. Chocolate dye. It's more class in that watch. There's more class in that watch than a fucking form room from fucking Harrod. Than a fucking form room from Oxford. This is class. This is class. It's just beautiful. I mean, you must admit, I took that to the bro house. When I went to the bro house,
that is a beautiful. That's the sort of watch you see that people should be buying. You know, that's the sort of deal that people, you know, should be looking out for. But you see, there's nobody on sort of like YouTube that is, you know, is telling you this stuff. All you have is. Do you remember the days of, you know, like, you know, do you remember like when Paul Thorpe, like was in the infancy of telling people what Rolex to buy, and that Rolex was better than fucking a property investment, and that AP, oh, it was the year of the AP, you have to buy AP now, buy it now.
Paul's politics has gone crazy. Paul's politics is crazy.
It's it's I don't even watch Paul's stuff anymore because as it's really turned out, Paul didn't really know much about watches, it seemed anyway, because anything, a lot of what he said has been wrong in many ways. So if you followed Paul in terms of his, like fucking watch advice, you've lost a lot of money.
We got another super chat. We got Narc joining us very quickly. I'll grab this super chat. Thomas Burnett, £5. AC3 and Red, tell us if your houses were burning down, which watch would you take with you out of the collection? Your favorite watch?
That's easy. Thomas Burnett, $10. It's the 1981 GMT. If I could save one watch, that would be it.
You know what, Thomas? It's the 3 on the screen. That's the ones that I would want. Not necessarily in that order, but those 3. And
can I say something?
I
want to say something. These 3 are beautiful. These 3, that's all you need, Arch. This is all you need. Don't you agree, Red?
Yes, they're beautiful. But Archie, if you had to pick one, the house is burning down, you have to pick one. There's only room to get your hand into the watch roll for one.
The Breguet, it's French. The Breguet.
Which one?
It's French.
You know what? It'd have to be the Bluesy.
The Breguet.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's the one I would have picked as well. Yeah, that's the one I would have picked.
Because the Bluesy's so usable. That's all you need in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the one you can wear anywhere. Yeah.
Can I ask a few questions here, Arch?
Arch,
before you kick me off, right, for the 3rd time, we've got Red here. Right, can I ask you a few questions? Am I allowed to?
You can ask anything you want, whether we answer or not. That's debatable.
By the way, these 3 are great. These 3 are a great trio, Arch. That's all you need. That's all you need. Covers all the bases. Yeah,
I agree.
Now, Tim's been flourishing. I appreciate Timmy letting you come on, throwing a few crumbs to Arch. This shows how compassionate Timmy is. He's laughing. He said, "Red, knock." What? Oh, no, Soraka hated me. You hated me. Turn on your camera. You hated me.
Red can do whatever the fuck.
I'm asking. He doesn't have to answer.
No one's bitch. Red is no one's bitch, are you?
Are you? Look, I appreciate Tim.
I do whatever I want.
Red is an independent. He's fucking wealthy. I'll tell you this. That guy. Seriously.
I don't. It's pity about your wife that she can't stand you. You're always away. You're never home. You're always traveling.
Not married.
You can't stand him.
Naki.
You said it. You said it. You said it.
We got Patel Philippe. $5. Red. Who's the #1 flexer in the community?
Flexer. Well, if you're talking about people who want the flex, it's OC, because he will show off that fucking date.
And he's a size 7. He's a size 7. Do you believe that?
Is he just
not a size 9? This JJ's a size 9. I see. He's a size 7.
JJ was size 8.
No, you don't get it. He's a size 7 in Skechers, and Skechers run large. That means he's a true size 6. Size 7. Size 7 shoes.
Oh,
we got a super chat. I'm going to answer this honestly and fast. Mobster, $2. Arch, how much money does your dad have? I estimate he's probably got about 2 million Australian. That's 1 million pounds.
Wow.
It's not much, really, considering you got to have a house, a car, a bitch on the side. We got Frank the Tank, $5.
Is
Narc
there
and Red are similar, both gossiping little
Yes,
bitches.
yes. I
Yes,
love
yes,
Red.
yes.
I love Red. He's his own man, right? Let me ask you a few questions, right?
I don't gossip. I don't gossip.
No, you are.
I just tell relevant news. Tell relevant news to the community. There's no gossiping
Correct.
about it. It's just like relevant news. Anyway.
Red, can I ask you a question, right? Was
Yeah.
Tim's flurry? Don't put me off, Arch. This is what the community wants to know. I was told, right? I was asked, why is Tim flourishing? He goes, because OC's gone. Okay, well, when he left, people didn't jump on the gate. He was like a quiet version of Curly. We were a little bit scared of him. Then once Humble Pine jumped on, turned his camera on, it was an indication that we can jump on. They said to me that he was a cancer to Timmy. Is this true?
Humble Pie.
Who's a cancer to Timmy?
OC.
Who?
They cut out the tumor.
OC?
Yeah.
No.
Tell me the truth. No. I was told.
No. I thought OC. I think OC's good in many ways, but he decided to go down a path with others, which I think they will probably find in the end is the wrong path.
All right, why is Tim flourishing with a full panel on the waiting list as opposed to before? I was told they didn't like OC. It was very controlling. Come on, Red, spill the beans. Don't be a fucking idiot.
OC is very controlling, but OC's very good in some ways. But OC can't be without someone like Tim. That's the problem.
Exactly. But he pissed off, marginalized, ostracized certain members. He played everyone against each other. That's what I was told.
Yeah, people can play each other off. You know, people can play various games, but what they don't understand is quite often is for themselves to survive, they need somebody else. So
I agree.
That,
He's a parasite. So basically, you're calling him a parasite. He's a parasite.
Who is?
He's a parasite. OC. And there's the latch onto someone.
I don't know if it's a parasite. No. I like OC and.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No. No, you don't. Red.
No,
You don't.
You
don't.
In many
you
ways.
Don't.
No.
You don't.
No, I do. I do in many ways, but I think he made a bad decision with others.
All right. Now let me ask you. Right.
I want to take a piss, Knock.
Yeah, go.
All right. My piss bottle. I don't want to use that. I want to go to the toilet.
So Dirk, sorry. Red. Now, you think he wants to come back? You think he's bored of the watch colony? OC was hedging his bets for a while. He was hedging his bets for a while.
To be honest with you, I don't know because I did watch the watch colony at the start for a little bit just to see what was happening. I haven't watched it much because I'll tell you why. It was mostly sort of members who didn't really turn the camera on. It was a bit boring. So I got a bit bored with it and didn't really watch it much since. So, but none of these other channels does what Tim does. That's the thing.
think I'll be honest with you. Can you get me unbanned so I can jump on and actually congratulate him? Because I actually think he's doing a good job, brilliant job. He's got himself in shape. The rehab is working. Lost a bit of weight. His hair looks good. He looks healthy. Am I right here? I know Sean had a good talk to him. Humble Pine said, get your shit together, right? We'll put you in rehab for a week. He's cut down on the edibles, right? He looks healthy.
It's the type of shows. It's what you have to sort of look for on YouTube is what people will stay with and watch. And people, there are certain things that you got to do drama to an extent. You got to have a bit of controversy to an extent. You got to have a bit of comedy.
All right. Before Archie comes back, I got to ask a question now. OC said the other day that he hated having O'Sheen on, but I remember him saying O'Sheen's good because he brings the viewers in, right? It's just got this narrative that's saying that you shouldn't have toxic people on. He didn't mind having O'Sheen on, didn't he? So he thought he brought the clicks, the viewers. Be honest here.
O'Sheen's a good person to have on any.
No, I'm asking you the question. OC didn't mind having O'Sheen on. Was OC forehead? The forehead is saying he hated having O'Sheen on, but it was Tim's channel, had no control.
It really depends. You see, for me with O'Sheen, it really depends how you look at it. If you sort of take O'Sheen
no, I'm talking about OC. We know what O'Sheen is, right? It brings the controversy. Yeah. What OC was saying, it's original OC. He was saying he hated having O'Sheen on, but it wasn't his channel, so he couldn't say anything. It wasn't his place. I call bullshit there.
No, I don't believe that either. No, I believe that OC liked O'Sheen coming on to the stream.
Yeah, that's exact. Thank you for clearing that. Was he said the other day? He goes, "It's not my place. It wasn't my channel. I didn't like having O'Sheen come on."
He mightn't like O'Sheen for certain views, of which I don't like either. You know, because I wouldn't agree with O'Sheen on certain political things, but overall, original OC didn't mind having him on. I think that he quite liked having O'Sheen on. It was good for the channel. It was good for as long as that was controlled, that was good. Like for the channel.
All right. Let me ask you another thing: is you know that he's really pissed off now that Tim is doing well. He's like a jilted lover.
Who's this?
I don't think he gives a fuck. You're making.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He's spewing hate on the hate channel. He's spewing hate.
You're speaking out of the side of your ass. Where do you?
Yeah, so Soraka hates me. No, I'm doing an interview here, right? Now, OC was hoping that Tim will fail after he left. Look at him. Look at Tim now. He's flourishing.
I don't think he's doing that well. It's fucking tough business.
Anyone with any wit could have told you that although maybe right at the sort of like right at the like the start of all that shit, that Tim maybe took a bit of a fall, right? It was clear that OC and all the rest of them, like Buckley and all, they couldn't do what Tim does, and that was the bottom line. They could maybe.
Do you think Buckley did okay on that Tiffany paddock, or that was silly to buy?
I like Buckley.
I really like Buckley too. I really like Buckley. When we were in Vegas, we had such a laugh.
No, he's a nice bloke. He's a nice bloke. I just don't like the way OC and Archie was planning Tim's downfall back in October. I don't like the backstabbing, Red. I don't like the backstabbing.
Yeah, and there was big backstabbing, sort of definitely. But what you have to understand is that none of them, including Buckley, including OC, as good as OC is on streams.
No, he's not good. He's not good. No, he's not good. People say he's a spin master. No. People say he's a spin master.
It's a spin meister. It's called.
No, when you're being lied to, a spin master's job is for you to believe it. Anything that comes out of his mouth is bullshit.
Spin meister, Naki Poo.
Right? You got a super chat here.
He's good though. OC was good. For instance, when there was a few things maybe that were going on, let's say with like a Paul Thorpe. OC was very, very good at sort of like doing a bit of an interview, asking some questions. Right.
Yeah, but he didn't know his place. Red. He didn't know his place. He wanted to be the star. Right? That was the problem.
You could argue that fact. You could argue that fact.
Do you agree with it? Yes or no? Do you agree with it?
I don't understand why people turned against him, because all that has happened is that it has backfired, because none of them can do what Tim does.
Agree.
On a day.
Agree. Let me ask you something, Red. How did you feel when you found that OC contacted D to get him cancelled? How did you? That didn't surprise you, did it? He rang up D. He said, "Do not have Archie come to the Watch channel because he made anti-Semitic comments." When you found out he did that, what was your reaction?
Nah, the thing is,
No.
you're
Let him
inventing
answer
the
it,
garage.
Arch.
This is
Let
not
him
being
answer it.
confirmed. You
Let
just
him
made
answer
this
it.
up. You're inventing this
No,
shit.
I'm not.
Mark.
No, Red, answer the question.
No, you're
No.
inventing this shit.
Oh, no, Soraka hated me.
Come on now.
Oh, he hated me. Hey, Red, answer the question. Were you surprised when you found that out?
I honestly goodness can't remember what the flow of phone calls was about that. I know what Archie said and it was wrong. And I know that there were certain issues regarding
Bring up Pavel's comment here, Arch. Pavel, long-time member. Bring it up. But hey, forget. Hey, you know what's worse, Red? Not that he contacted D to get Arch cancelled, the cover-up. Egregious. You know OC contacted D. You know that, Red. Let's cut the crap out.
I don't know if he contacted that.
Right? It's his MO. That's what he does.
This is the thing. I don't look. This may be odd. To be honest with you, I don't really care
Egregious.
because
I'm so happy.
I take OC for what he is, right?
A sleaze bucket.
For what he
He's a
is.
sleaze bucket. He's slimy.
I compare OC, and I've said it many times, and I've said it to his face. I compare him to someone like, I compare him to Mandelson here. You know
Who?
You know the politician.
Compare him to who?
He's a bit greasy.
He's greasy. He's a slime ball.
Yeah.
No, you must
be like that. Yeah.
You must be ecstatic. You and Tim and higher ups must be ecstatic that you guys got rid of OC and he got lumped over here with Arch. You guys must be laughing. When you found out OC was forced upon us, you must have been laughing. Come on.
I didn't know.
You had a giggle. Did you giggle? Did you chuckle? Did you chuckle?
I think at times
What the fuck are you talking about, Narc? Where did you invent this shit?
You're oblivious.
Which asshole does this come out of your mouth?
Yes, Soraka hates me. Soraka hates me. Turn on the camera. Yes,
in my life.
because you're oblivious.
I got the Thomas Burnett. I got to answer the Thomas Burnett £2. Narc, who is your favorite panelist?
Wizard, the Wizard. I'm telling you now. I don't care. I don't care. What's the Wizard? The Wizard was my favorite. Fuck your mum. Fuck your mum. I fuck your grandmother. Hey, he was the best.
To join forces again and share the link. What do you think, big boy? You know what? I don't honestly give a fuck.
He doesn't need you. He doesn't need you. He's throwing crumbs here. He sent Red here out of compassion. He feels sorry for you. He goes, Red, do me a favor. Do me a solid. Go and help Arch.
Tim.
This is a pity. This is a pity appearance by Red. A pity. It's out of pity. Now I'm doing an interview here, Arch. Can you go for a piss break? Now, right. Now, you guys got rid of the tumor. Right? Archie, he came over here. He was forced out. He's gone now. Right? He's on the colony with all, and it's unwatchable crap. Seriously, there's no fun factor at all. They're all too dry, Red. He hates it there. It's like his wife. He can't stand his wife. That's just always streaming 18 hours a day. We know you can't. It's like your wife can't stand you. That's why you're always traveling. You said it. You said it on the stream. Your wife breaks your balls. Did you say that, yes or no?
She does.
She hates Arch. And she hates Arch.
Well,
Does she still hate Arch?
Well, it's just coming round Archie a little bit. She sort of understands him more now. So she does. She understands him a little bit more. So she does.
What does she think of Tim? What does your wife think of Tim? She hates him. No, you took too long. She hates him. She thinks he's a grifter. Be honest.
No. She doesn't hate him. She doesn't. You see, she doesn't get what. She doesn't get the whole sort of watch thing. That's the thing.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say
she doesn't? I think if she was maybe sometimes. And maybe Archie understands this like a woman. You sometimes have to physically put them into a situation and go, right, this is what's fucking happening. And this is what's good for you. Otherwise, they have a resistance to it. If you don't understand that, It's a bit like
She hates him. All right, she hates him. She hates him.
no.
You know who you're
no.
sick. All right.
How
Red.
to
Let's move on.
explain this? No. I want to.
You know what you're sick.
I want to explain this. I want to explain this. For years, I said to my other half, "You would be better if we bought you an automatic car." So it wasn't manual. Oh no! I couldn't possibly drive that. I couldn't. No.
Fuck, you're losing me here, Red. Let's move on. Right, Red. You know what your secret weapon is? Sean. The guy's handsome. He's got charisma, gravitas, right?
Sean?
Sean, screen presence.
Who's Sean?
Sean.
Sure.
Sean, who's Sean? I don't know who Sean is.
The guy with the beard.
Sure from LA.
The guy, the car salesman.
The BMW guy.
Yes. What's his name?
I forget his full name. But
The good-looking guy with the beard.
Guy.
Yes.
He runs Beverly Hills BMW.
Yeah. What's his name? Sean, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Hey.
$10. Nice show, Arch. Great job, Chris.
Thank you,
F.
Chris F. You know ER came on just because of him. He brings in the women and a couple of guys. Great voice. We need a look. I reckon we can turn our Mike the Snake into a Sean. Needs a glow up. Needs a makeover. And you got Humble Pine, the crazy scientist.
What? Did you say that you can turn Mike the Snake into Sean?
Yes, they're both into cars. They've both got the hair. They've both got beard. What?
Fuck, come on.
Are you mocking our Mike the Snake? The guy's a descendant of Caesar. He's a descendant of Caesar. We trace his family tree.
Cool. Sean's a fucking
I love the
cool
way
dude,
you're
right?
getting a boner. You're getting a hard on. When you do these.
Yes, the rocker hates me. Are you? What are you saying?
That's one of the best was ever. We'll turn Mike the Snake into a Sean. Fuck off.
What? They're both into cars. He's got a Porsche. What? What the fuck?
That's brilliant. That's one of the best ones I've ever
Mike is a
heard.
silver fox. He's a
Jesus
silver fox.
Christ.
What? What are you laughing at?
Oh, come on. Sean's one of the fucking coolest people.
No.
ever meet.
Hey, can you imagine Mike the Snake with elocution lessons and a bit of meth a suit? The guy's good looking. He's got the Chuck Norris vibe going, right?
Never happening. No. Never
What the
heard
fuck?
anything so ridiculous in my life. Fuck me, Dad. Jeez.
You have Sean. We have Mike the Snake. I like Humble Pine too.
It's like night and day. Sean and Mike the Snake. It's like night and day. It's not to
All
say
right,
that
all
I
right.
don't love Mike the Snake.
By the way, Archie's gone now. Look, hey, Archie's gone. He goes, fuck, this is my chance to take a break. He's turned the camera off, the fat fuck. All right, come on. Now that he's gone, you know I see fucked Archie over, don't you? Come on. You know that, don't you? You know.
I don't. You see, this is the
All
thing.
right, come on.
You see, when I'm on these streams, I don't. You know, I would sort of dip in and out of sort of like Archie stream, all the streams, but I don't. Really,
No, you're deflecting.
I don't
Look, I want to say red. I want to say you're A grade. You're
I don't really
hilarious.
follow
Sometimes
I don't really follow what other.
All right.
I
I'm
don't
giving
really
you a
follow
compliment.
what
Shut the
everyone
fuck up. No. I think you're wholesome, a little bit overweight, but that adds to it, right? It shows you're not too care. You're not too vain. You lack any vanity at all, right?
Thank you.
But you need to fucking watch us. It's a bit of a contradiction here. There. I don't know if you're overcompensating, but you're hilariously funny, unintentionally funny at times, and you're loyal. You're loyal to Tim. You can handle your liquor sometimes. I love how you've fallen asleep on the streams many times and snored. You're A grade. I wish we had you here more often. What?
I don't give a fuck. I couldn't give a fuck.
No, like a lot of us here, your wife hates you. We can relate to it. She can't stand you. She finds you disgusting. No, come on. What's the last time you had sex with her? What? When was the last time you pleasured her? Come on, be honest.
Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, man,
What?
no, come on. I think you're getting a bit
No, seriously. When was the last time you pleasured her?
Man, I'm not going down that line. I'm not.
We got to thank your wife for forcing you to travel overseas and meeting up with all these guys. If you had a loving relationship, you wouldn't be going anywhere.
How do you know that? You see,
I was told.
You're
Oh, hi, Arch.
you see,
He invents this shit. It just comes out of his ass. He just invents the
What?
crazy
There's
shit.
a lot of
What?
people, you see, there's a lot of people, okay, there are times, right, okay, I will admit this, that there are some of the trips that I take that my other half is perhaps not that happy with. But
Does she say, do you say to her, I'm going to New York for 2 weeks? And she say, don't come back, you fat fuck. Does she say that to you? Yes or no?
No.
We got a super
No,
chat from
she
Pete
doesn't
Man,
say
the
that.
smartest guy in Australia, $5. All things considered, I think you're doing a pretty good job, Arch. Haters gonna hate and focus on the negatives no matter how you run the stream. By the way, Narc, what do you think of this 3-piece? Is that enough? Is that 3-piece?
I already told you. I already told you. That's all you need.
What do you think? Red Shovel, what do you think of that 3-piece?
You already asked him that. No. You've already asked him that. We've moved on.
Getting back to Narc. Is he talking about having a relationship, right? For instance, I'll tell you one of, I'll put it to you in reverse. My other half said to me there a few months ago that her sister's getting married and the wedding's going to be in a different country. It's going to be in Cyprus, right? And we're going to have to book tickets to go. And I just went, I just go. I don't want to fucking go. You go. And she went,
but you're in a de facto relationship. Why don't you go with your partner?
Because I don't want to go. Because of other personal things and maybe other people that are going to be there. I don't want to be there.
So you don't want to spend time with your partner.
I don't want to go.
No,
So
he didn't want to go because there's other people he can't stand there.
No, you're not his lawyer. I'm asking Red.
I understand exactly
So-
what he's
So
saying.
I
got the same feeling myself.
You go with the kids if you want. You go with the kids if you want, and I'll stay here. And that's fine.
All right, Red, let me ask you a question.
I'll
Red,
take a fucking
Red, all right, I get it. How long have you been unhappy for?
I'm perfectly happy. But that's
No, you're not. You're not happy.
How's that
tell.
not been happy?
No, you're not happily married. You're disgusted by each other.
Married. We're not
No,
married.
you just you like saying you got a partner, but you don't like the reality of having a partner. No, I don't believe you. No, you don't. You're in love with Tim. You're in love with Tim.
No, we do many things together as a family. We, for instance, during July, we spent the whole of July together on holiday.
What about the rest of the year? What about the rest of the year? No. What about the rest of the year?
I don't want to go there, and you don't go, and they maybe go.
What about the rest of the year? 1 month.
Okay.
No.
Okay, wait. Hold on. For instance, we have the New York sort of trip coming up where we're going to watch time, right? I said to my partner, do you want to go to New York? And she'll go to me, what are we going there for? Or what are you going there for? And I'll go, I'm going to watch time or whatever the fuck it's called. And she'll go, is that you going looking at watches? And I'll go, yeah. And she'll go, well, that's not really of interest to me. I'll just stay here. And I go, that's fine. Or
well, she's banging another plumber. Hey, she's laughing. While you're away, she's banging other plumbers. I guarantee you.
Narc, where do you invent this shit from? Which end of your asshole?
No. If you're in love, no. One sec. Well, no, someone can hate me. What? Let me answer.
Which end
Let me answer. I'll answer.
End of your asshole?
If you're happily married, you would not.
Narc.
She's
not married.
If you're in a loving relationship, you don't want your partner traveling all the time to meet up with fucking another guy.
How do you know what you want? How many times have you been married, Narc? What you're the expert on.
Yeah, so like I hated me. Now,
how are you the expert?
You know what I would do? While you're away, I would get a private investigator.
You
Are we
dipped
gonna-
out in
Yes,
life,
yes,
moderate,
yes.
and you
Get a
won't
headlock
accept the
loan.
truth.
Get a
I
headlock
tried to
loan.
tell you, you
Yes.
won't listen to me. No,
She's
yes,
banging
yes,
other plumbers.
yes.
I'm telling you now, Red. I don't know if it's a marriage, a relationship of convenience. You just like having kids, right? But I'm telling you, I'll put a tracking device on, so I
You're gonna listen to
guarantee you,
Mark, are you?
right?
You're
She's
gonna
banging
listen
some
to
other
Mark.
plumbers.
Man,
Your competitors.
man, you're just like, you just don't understand how normal society
You're
works.
taking
It's
advantage of drunk
because
people, Narc. That's not very cool, okay?
What did I do?
We
Did I
got
cross the line?
Marcelo joining us here, the face of reason. Hey, Marcelo, how are you?
Fuck that cunt. It's just bug red. I mean, for nothing. Fuck that. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Hey,
I
Marcelo.
was enjoying
Hey,
the show.
hey,
Listen to
Red.
you guys, but
You know,
fuck me dead.
he ran 2 streams out of respect for Sirocco. The first stream he comes on, he tries to cry, right? Before the stream started, he put onions all over his eyes to make him look like he's about to cry. He hated you, Marcelo. He hated you. Not as much as me, but he fucking hated you. And you said you're closing the restaurant out of respect for Sirocco. You're disingenuous. It's a money grab. He hated you. So get the fuck out of here.
You're the. Not, first
I
of all,
thought you won't jump on if I'm on.
you
Get the
came
fuck out of
very
here, Marcelo.
late. You never
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I would remove you first.
Yeah. Why did you jump on? You said you're not going to be on a panel with me. Get the fuck out of here.
I was
You're
enjoying
spineless
listening
fuck.
to Red.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, right. Shut your bird up.
Up, I mean, fuck
Sorry,
me dead,
sorry,
man.
Red. Right. When's your next trip? Red, when's your next
New
trip?
York? What's time, New York?
For how long?
It's a week. New York's
What's that?
expensive.
Like 4 nights.
I was going to go, Naki Poo. I was going to go, but I can't afford to go because I got a
You're going.
HELOC.
Yeah, all right. See, this is a shtick, right? I can't afford. You know he's going to go. Hey, Red, if you got any doubt that Archie's going to go, he's going to go.
How am I going to go? I don't have the
I'm
money,
surprised that
Naki
he's
Poo.
not, to be
Fuck
honest
me
with you.
dead.
No, we know the routine. We know how it works. I can't afford it, this and that, and you get a few people donating. You'll go. I guarantee you'll go.
Narc, it's fucked.
Let's have a bet now that you're going to go.
JJ's not on my team anymore. There ain't no JJ steak restaurant or pizza night.
You got Mr. Sozo. You can have dinner with Sozo. Hopefully he turns up on time. Maybe you can meet up with Red and Tim. And look, by the way, I love Humble Pine. He's turned on his camera. I love Humble Pine. Now, let me ask you, Red, was it Sean or Humble Pine that had a good talk to? Who ran the intervention with Tim? I know there was an intervention.
He's speaking through his ass.
Stay out of it. Stay out of it.
Wait. Hold on. Let me answer. There was.
I know for fact there was an intervention.
There was multiple people had a word with Tim. Multiple people.
But there was a major intervention, I was told. It was Soprano style.
No,
he was there.
No,
he was there. He didn't like the truth. He had he slapped. I heard he slapped someone. I think he slapped Humble Pine. Do you remember this? Did you watch Sopranos when Michael Imperioli had the intervention? It was like that.
No, it wasn't as dramatic as that. No, it was a proof that if you have true friends, they will help you out and they will give you the advice, and they'll maybe give you different pieces of advice. And I think it is. I think over the past maybe couple of months, it has proved that it's proved that other people can maybe try other channels, can do other things, but
all right. I was shocked. Right, Red. I wasn't subscribed to Tim, so out of curiosity, I had a look at his channel. Okay, this is not the same Tim. First of all, he's lost weight. He looks hygienic. Looks like he had a shower. Tim.
What? When?
I was surprised. And I was surprised there was a full panel.
He's a fat fuck. He's been putting
weight on.
He's lost
weight. He's lost weight.
Where do you invent this shit from, Narc? Where do you get this shit from?
He looks healthy. He's got 2 chins now. He's got 2 chins now. Does he look healthy, Red? He's a picture of health. He's actually a good-looking bloke.
Yeah, he's a picture of hell. It's like me.
Archie.
He's a picture of hell.
Right? And I was shocked to see a full panel, and there was 4 people waiting in the back room. And this shows how selfless the panel members are. They go, I'll jump off to give the other people a chance. You don't get that type of crap here. We're all narcissists here. You guys are selfless. You guys are selfless. It was beautiful. I cried. Full panel arch. Everyone had the camera on. Humble Pine. Sean. Archie's saying, I
don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. And it's
no, because OC's gone. No. Look at what variable has changed. No, yes, that's my narrative. We're going with it. That's my narrative,
Red. Another toilet break. I'll be right back.
All right, go. All right, good. Take your time. That's my narrative. We're running with it, Red. OC was the variable. That's what's changed. You cut out the cancer. Here's your curly. By the way, how do you feel about OC and Curly ball washing each other? That is a strange relationship, isn't it? That is a strange relationship.
See, this is the thing. People do send me some sort of, like I get sent a lot of shit, and I just sort of throw it to the side most time. But I do sometimes take a look at some of the stuff, right? And there was what's that other channel, Mookie, and that fucking Curly's on, and they spent 7 hours dissecting me and Tim in Geneva. Now that to me is just fucking sad.
It's ridiculous. They're using Curly as a proxy channel for their hate. She's like a jilted lover. Am I right? Yes or no? I'm glad you agree. Go on. They're using Curly's using Curly as a proxy channel to spew his hate and his jealousy. It's killing him that you guys are doing well.
I don't know.
Because I say
some people sitting watching you eating a fucking steak and commenting on what was maybe a 30-40 minute meal for 2 hours. That's fucking sad.
No, that was a short version. That was a highlight stream. It went for 12 hours.
What I say said about you? If you want to do stuff better, fucking come on the trips. No problem. Just
right. You know what OC said about you? When when you left, he goes, let Tim and his buddy, that's what the way he said it, buddy, and he laughed. Red Shovel run the fucking show. He was mocking you. He basically called you a village idiot.
I don't care. I've called OC many other things as well. When I'm with OC, for instance, like in the Big Brother house, you take people for what their worth is, right? And we have fun, we have a laugh. If he wants to say something against me, that's fine. I could say stuff against OC Dick as well.
Like what? What would you say? What would you say? He called you village. He called you a useful village idiot who's always drunk. And he's pissed. He actually, you know what he said? You pissed your pants. He goes, you've pissed your pants. He goes, the guy, I've seen Red Shovel numerous times with piss stains. What do you say about that?
Yeah. I think he's totally wrong in the fact that where he thought he was going to be in terms of the Watch Colony, he has completely underestimated Tim, and he's completely overestimated himself. That's not to say that he's a completely bad person. No.
Now, you know he's going to try to weasel his way back. Would Tim accept OC back, or would Tim say, get the fuck out of here, side 7 fuck?
I don't think so. I think it will be the same. Now, I can't speak entirely for Tim, but I think it will be the same in that Tim will never have...
All right. Let's say yes. All right, now, let me ask you, right? That's a no, right? Let me ask you, right? Now, just say Tim wanted him back. Are you saying Sean and Humble Pine, what would they say? Would they say, Tim, don't be a fucking idiot. We got rid of the cancer. We cut him out. Do the others feel the same? Do the others feel the same, Red? That's a yes. All right, that's a yes.
I would say no. I would say that when it comes to OC, when it comes to Archie, sort of things like that, the audience will sort of go with Tim on that. Yeah.
Yeah, but OC's been backstabbing Sean behind the scenes. You know that. Because he thought Sean was getting too much attention, too much power, too much perceived power.
We see, so you're saying these things. I don't really watch or listen to.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you that.
You're poisoned for the ratings.
No, you're telling me, but I don't know that's the truth. I make my own decisions.
I could jump off if you want, Arch.
Like he's not going anywhere.
Arch, I could jump off if you want.
We've
got Red here. Now, there's a lot of questions that the chat want answered, right? There's a lot of questions that the chat wants answered. You don't fucking ask them because you're oblivious. You're oblivious. You don't know what the fuck's going on.
I want you to turn your camera on. Why don't you listen?
Yeah, Soraka hated me. Soraka hated me. Right?
Why don't you turn your camera on?
I could jump off. Arch, I could jump off. What's it going to do with it? You want me to jump off? I'll jump off.
Red,
up to you.
I wanted to ask you something.
All right, have a good show, boys.
Hey. Red, I wanted to ask you something.
Okay, Arch, go.
I got to tell you seriously, the whole watch world is kind of, it's all bullshit. I'm actually seriously I want to downsize a bit, and it's one of these things. I think I put my net out there. You cast a net, right? You pull it in, and then you pick the pieces that you really like. And in my case, these three plus my Explorer is kind of it. Okay.
Well, just go down there.
Do you think I would be a lesser man? Would I be a lesser man with 4 pieces than 7? Tell me that. What do you think?
No. Definitely not. I think that's what everyone is starting slowly, but starting to realize, in that you don't have to have 10, 20, 30 watches to be a watch fan. If you have a small collection of pieces that mean something to you, and that you have them for the reason, that's more than enough.
What's enough? Like, you've got 20 pieces of garbage, right? What are you going to do with the garbage?
I'm getting rid of it as we speak. Getting rid of it.
What's the best way? eBay, Facebook?
Sometimes eBay, sometimes some of the sort of the Facebook groups. It's quite, if there's a particular brand that is, there's some good Facebook groups, you can get rid of watches that way as well. What you got to understand is that everyone's at a certain level. Like, when it comes to watches, there are some people that.
All right, I got one more question. How much control did OC have on the Tim stream?
How much control does he have on Tim? Well, what you have to understand is that I don't really want or required any control or insight.
That wasn't the question. That wasn't the question.
No,
how much?
Hold on. I'm trying to frame it for you, right? So I don't really give a fuck, and didn't give a fuck who had keys, who had wrenches, who had this. OC.
You're fucking no. Red, you're preambling here. I'm asking you a question, right? I don't care what you want
control, Narc. It's total control. I've spoken to OC.
No, I
had him in the brew house, and I've discussed it. He had total
Yeah. Totally. All right, take a piss break. I'm asking Red, how much control did OC have?
Total, Narc. Total.
Because if you had total
on certain issues, he probably did have, as Archie has sort of screamed there, total control. Other things Tim would have maybe sort of made OC think that he had total control. But I'll put it to you like this. Tim's smarter than people give him credit for.
All right. Red, the reason I'm saying that was the OC's narrative is saying, Archie, Tim made a lot of bad decisions, and the chat was calling OC out. They go, well, you had O'Sheen out. You had the doxing of Blondie, right? And OC was saying, it's not my show. I had no control. I went against it, but Tim wouldn't listen to me. He said Tim wouldn't listen to me. So he threw Tim under the bus. But you're saying he had control. He could have kicked O'Sheen off. He could have said, O'Sheen, don't dox people. They're the doxers. But he did nothing. So he's changing. He's been a bit of a revisionist. He's saying it's all Timmy's fault. And the reason Timmy failed, he didn't listen to OC. What do you say about that?
Let me ask you something.
No, not red answer.
But see, this is the thing. Tim hasn't failed. OC has failed. OC has failed. If OC's sort of mission was to make a new channel and to beat Tim, he's failed.
Right. No, I'm glad you answered it, but you didn't answer my first question.
Cartel. What happened to this cartel? Because it's
Wait, one sec, Arch. You throw me off. You throw me off, Arch. Yes.
There was no cartel.
No. You throw me off. Red. Get back to it. OC is threw Tim under the bus, saying he had full control, and people say, OC, but you had control. You could have stopped Tim, and he said, I had no control. You're saying he did have control, and he's lying.
Could have stopped him doing what? But I don't understand what you mean. There was different.
Was what OC was saying was people saying you had O'Sheen on saying some controversial things, and OC said I hated that. I didn't want that at all. Tim wanted that, and people said no. You wanted it for the clicks. You had some control. I'm basically asking you. He had some control. He was to blame for some of the things that went wrong. Am I right? Yes or no?
I think that everyone who was on Tim's channel was to blame in a certain way.
All right.
I think there's a super chat there, Nart, and I think it says it all.
Because it's from Thomas Burnett. Thomas Burnett, $22, £2. HELOC, horologist economy losing out of control. HELOC. And we got GB 20 Mex. Red, did you sell your two-tone Sea Dweller? Good question.
I did.
You still got it?
I did. No, it's gone.
Oh, you got the steel one.
No, yes. No. I sold both. I sold both the steel one and the two-tone. They're both gone.
Who did you sell it through? A dealer or privately?
I sold it through a dealer.
Did he give you a second and third arsehole?
No, actually, there was a lot of dealers that would only take the watch on consignment, of which I wasn't going to do. But there was dealers that
How about the Wizard? Would the Wizard take it on consignment?
The Wizard. No. But there are still dealers that will give you a good price. And they sell at a reasonable price because I can obviously see what the dealer is obviously selling the watch at. And you can see that there are certain dealers here in the UK that will give you a certain price for your watch and will sell it for, will sort of take into account what condition your watch is in, all the rest of it, right? And on that basis, we'll sell your watch for a certain price, and we'll take a profit on that. But they're not taking the piss.
Right? Another super chat.
We got another super chat. OG baby girl, $2. Narc, that's old news from last year. Drop it.
You know what's new news? Wait. You know what's new news? She and Nick what's Red.
I agree with the super chat, Narc. What, Narc, you're going over old ground, mate.
Yes.
Everyone's moved on. Everyone's moved on.
All right, I'm moving on. OG baby girl. So you know, she had a phone sex relationship with Watch Nicholas. That's hilarious, OG baby girl.
Okay.
That's
just we speaking out of your mouth, Narc.
No.
£10. Mr. Red, OC racially abused me today on the dungeon and deleted his comments.
Yes, I heard about that.
Would you say this is typical behavior from OC?
What would you say? I have no idea what was said.
I heard about that.
Sam, I have no idea what OC is alleged to have said. and
We got
in my
GB 20
time,
mechs.
no
What
one
did
knows
they
they-
give you for the
they
two-tone
got a
Sea
racist.
Dweller? Yes, I'm interested to know that too. What did you get for the Sea Dweller? Two-tone Sea Dweller.
£11,000.
And what did you pay for it?
At the time, it was 13.
Right. Can we pay a bit more respect to Sam Davis? He paid 10 fucking pounds, Arch. 10 fucking pounds. That's 200 Australian dollars. For fuck's sake.
Mr. Ray,
I heard about this. I heard about this.
On the dungeon, and they did the comment to cover his tracks. Would you say, I have, like, if this name is me, I have no idea what the comment was. I have no idea.
He made racial comments towards Sam Davidson, who is of dark skin, then deleted the comments.
No idea what's
That's what
going on there.
he made.
People who
yeah.
send these things to me, send fucking screenshots, send stuff so that people got. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No. He made a racist comment towards Sam, then deleted it like it didn't happen.
You're saying, you say that someone made a racist comment.
This person is Jamaican.
Proof that they done that? Have proof that they done that?
I got a message saying it.
If they haven't seen it.
Listen here, you stupid fat fuck. Sam Davidson is the person he did it to. This is the person who copped it from OC. Why would he send $10?
You're aiming this at me. You're aiming this at me. You're assuming.
He's asking your opinion. He's asking your opinion. Is it?
You're assuming that I'm taking for granted that the comment was racist. I don't know if it was or not.
He's asking you, is this typical behavior? No, is this your opinion? Is this typical behavior from OC? That's what he's asking.
No, I have never. I've never seen OC to be a racist. There you go. I know that for a fact. If he was, I wouldn't even entertain being in his company.
Fair enough. But he did. I received a message saying OC was making racist comments, then deleted it. And Sam Davidson, I'm glad you brought this up.
Send me the comment,
right?
And I'll comment.
No, they're too disgusting. We can't say it. You're trying to get us struck down. We can't say those type of comments on here. No, you're setting us up.
Narc.
Hello, Mr. Sozo.
I think, Narc, you're going down a dead horse. Okay.
Am I?
I got to tell you.
All right. Let me ask Red one question. No, wait. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna ask Red. What did you think about OC posting Dirk Diggler's Instagram and calling him a racist? And what happened in turn? He had his work details. They contacted Dirk and hassled his workmates. He had to take down his Instagram page.
It's not even discussed.
I have no idea.
No,
I have no idea what you're
I got
talking
no
about.
idea what you're talking
I'm glad
about.
you agree. I'm glad you agree. That was disgusting. I'm glad you agree. We love our Dirk. They're trying to dehumanize our Dirk Diggler.
I don't even know anything about this.
Yes, you know nothing.
I don't know what you invent and what is real. The problem is when you speak through your ass, sometimes you're going to get shit.
All right, and OG baby girl, we know you had a relationship, phone sex relationship with Nick. Come on. We know that. You're
through it all, Narc. That's not the case. He just goes crazy. That narky poo
what?
goes crazy.
What did I do? Did I cross the line?
Yes. OG Baby Girl's a very good sponsor here. We need her.
She had a relationship with Nick.
I'm not going to let that go on my stream, Narc. It's out of here. Narc,
It's real.
Turn your camera on, Narc.
Soraka hates me. I got to go. Bye.
Red, I want to ask you something. I'm really the hobby itself there. We've gone through this journey together. You had your APs. I've had some fucking.
Yeah.
Seriously, I am really contemplating downsizing a bit, having a few nice watches.
Yeah.
What's enough for you? What's enough? You would keep the AP, yes?
I'm going to keep the AP, right? Okay, as the
horology piece.
Yeah, as sort of this the piece to sort of define the madness. I'll put it to you like that, right? Because probably if I was thinking straight, I would never have purchased it. Right? Okay.
The AP.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because it's not worth what it's worth. If you know what I mean. It was never
You got
worth.
rid of 2 of the AP. You had 2 more APs. You've gotten rid of them.
Yeah.
How did you go financially with that?
Fine. I didn't lose any money on them because I had bought them at a certain price, and even though there was work done to them, there was service and work done to them by AP, when it came to selling them, I managed to get out of them just at the right time. If I was selling now, if I was selling now, I would be taking a loss. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Okay, you're going to keep 1 AP. You're going to keep the 2-tone root beer. And you're going to keep the birth year. Those 3. Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you want to keep, or?
Well, you see, I'll probably keep. I really like, and I didn't think I would. I really like the Seamaster 375th anniversary. I really like that dial. That blue dial. I really like that.
Please, can you promise me one thing? Do not buy a gold Omega, man. You will fucking.
I'm not going to.
That's fucking stupidity.
No,
I had a friend of mine who bought 2. He was in love with the Sedna Speedmaster. You know the Sedna Speedmaster Man on the Moon, and it's a great watch, but they're just crazy. Depreciation is horrendous. And Omega, they keep putting their prices up. I don't know where they how they price these things.
The prices have went up way too much, in that even from the authorized dealer, of which I don't want to fall out with the authorized dealer here, because there is only one Rolex authorized dealer here.
What made you sell the Sea Dwellers? You had 2. You had a 2-tone and a steel one, didn't you?
Yeah, I just wasn't wearing them much, and I'm going to say something here, and I'm going to be brutally honest. I was really, really disappointed with with the CPU prices that the authorized dealer gave me. Really disappointed.
I mean, the CPO.
Yeah, right. And I had sort of hung on. I'd sort of hung on.
What did they offer you? What did they offer you?
Shit money, really shit money.
But did you say that to him? Oh, that's really terrible. What did you say to him?
Yeah, well, yes, because what I had done was I had delivered down to the AD the watches in the boxes complete, and had handed them over to them, and with the
oh, they couldn't give you a price on the spot. How long did it take for them to give you prices?
I'm coming up to about a week, and it was sort of on the understanding too, was that this money was going to be used to buy a full gold piece from the authorized dealer. So I was sort of hoping that we were on a pathway here.
What did they offer you?
Shit money. For instance,
like what?
on the 2-tone Sea Dweller.
Yeah.
It ended up being almost a £4,000 difference from what I ended up getting.
Holy shit. You're joking, aren't you?
No.
They offered you 7?
Basically, yeah.
What about the steel one?
I just can't remember the exact figures, but it was all pretty shit prices. It was all, and when I sort of questioned the the sort of logic behind this, because it was always my sort of understanding that what the CPO scheme was meant to do was that if you had a watch, a bit like. And this is going to say, and people don't start typing shit about fucking Porsche cars and all. It's a bit like if you take your Porsche down to Porsche Centre Belfast, right, and say, I want to fucking sell this car to you, or I want to trade it in the hope of getting something else. they're not going to give you a super duper price for it. They're just going to give you market value for that vehicle, right?
Yeah.
And if they think that they can sell that car as their retail car, i.e., they can retail it and they can sort of load on the warranty and load on a profit, they'll put that all onto the buyer, right? And they'll give you as the seller the market value for that car, i.e., the what we would maybe sort of deem here the we buy any car the we buy any car.com price, right? They'll not give you any more for it, right? But they'll give you the market value for it. That's not what happened on the Rolex CPO. Like for me, it was basically there's your price, and you sort of look at it and go, well, that's way below. And when you push for an answer, it was a mishmash of either we've got too many watches already that we've bought to sell, right? Or we think the market's going to go down another 20%. i.e., so that by the time you get to sell your watch, it's probably worth 20% less anyway. So that's where we were on the CPO. If you follow all that.
Fuck.
So in the end, there was, and what I was sort of like trying to get to there earlier is that one of the dealers that I actually went to was a company called Bramley's in the UK here, and what they seem to do is, and I think this is probably a good way to sell watches at the minute, is that they assess what you have, right?
Yeah.
And if you're true, and I mean true and honest in the condition of the watch, they give you a price, they take the watch in, and they sell it for a profit, right? And they're not looking to make thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds on your watch. They're looking to make a certain amount. And what they seem to do is give you a price, give you the money, take your watch in, and sell that watch again for a bit of a profit, right?
Yeah, fuck me
And
dead.
that's
So
what-
basically, the dealer, the CPO program, certified pre-owned, CP, not CPU.
Which, yeah.
CPU is a computer chip.
Yeah.
CPO, certified pre-owned. They were offering you low wholesale, and they still wanted to sell the fucking gold Rolex to you, slog you at full retail, and they're doing you a favor.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, you
cunts.
see,
What a bunch
yeah.
of
Well, you see,
fucking
okay,
assholes.
and
There was no.
okay, and I'm gonna be, yeah, and I'm gonna be brutally honest. After maybe about sort of, it might have been 2 or 3 weeks after I had sort of sold the watches into the grey market. That's right. Was back down at the AD, and now this was a different branch of the AD, right? This wasn't the usual guy that I dealt with, and they had in the window a full gold Guinness, a GMT at £35,400, and I was literally within milliseconds of saying yes, I want to buy this. I tried it all. I was just and I sort of stepped back for a minute, right? I sort of stepped back and said, I'm going to have, well, anyway, I'd actually pay for it that day because of the sort of limit on the American Express. I had to make a phone call. So I sort of stepped back for it, right? And then what I discovered was that if you phone round or ask the question around certain grey market dealers in England, right, and say to them, I have £30,000 to spend on a Rolex GMT watch, what can be done? Right. They'll come back to you and say, we will get you that watch that you want within 2, 3, 4 days, right? It will be a brand new, unworn, right? With the card dated within a couple of days. For one said as low as £30,000, the other one was £32,000. So from that, you have to determine that they are sourcing that watch from an authorized dealer who is supplying it, selling it, whatever you want to say, out the back door at a discount to the grey market, and the grey market dealer is obviously still making some sort of a margin to sell you that watch between £30,000 and £32,000.
Sure, but they have to give you, what they would say is they need to lick your asshole. Okay, they need to, hello, sir, your wife looks so beautiful. Your prick is so big.
Yeah,
you look
but-
so handsome. They got to give handsome
But
man
is
when
that
you
worth,
come in.
Archie? Is that worth £5,000 if you're banned from the AD? The AD basically are saying that they don't discount Rolex, but there's obviously some dealers in England that are now discounting full gold Rolex out the back door, but not admitting it. Because I don't know where else where certain grey market dealers where if you go and say, I want a full gold Sky Dweller and I want it in that configuration, can you get it from me? Yes. The grey market dealer says yes, I can get it within 2, 3, 4 days. They must be sourcing that watch from an authorized dealer at a discount, and it's still enough of a discount for them to make a certain sort of handling fee, whatever you want to call it, in order to sell it to you at still at a discount.
Sure. I mean, a retail customer is a lot harder to sell to than a wholesale customer.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say to you is that the market has now turned on its head in that before, for instance, when I was trying to buy the root beer, like let's say, I went down to the authorized dealer and said, I want to buy a root beer. Oh, no, you can't get one. You got to go on the list, blah, blah, blah. Whereas there was maybe 20, 30 of them available for sale at various grey market dealers, all at a big premium, right? So obviously the person who was maybe banned the root beer,
that
was selling
premium
it
has
to the
come
grey
back a long
market.
way, don't you think?
Yeah, all that has, but what I'm now trying to say is that I think that what's happening is that the grey market, the authorized dealers on certain pieces, they can't sell them other than to the trade at a discount. They don't want to admit, at the minute, they can't admit that for full gold pieces or maybe even two-tone, that they have to offer a discount in order to get it out the door.
Well,
that's
of course, they're very proud of that. Like, I mean, the truth is, we had HR. I don't know if you know that guy, HR.
No.
He comes on my stream. He's called HR. He wanted to get his mother a two-tone bluesy. He put his name down. Within a week, they contacted him and said, "We've got one for you, sir."
I can
Now,
believe that.
he thought his shit didn't stink. He's a bit up himself, right? He thinks he's God. But the reality is there's a fucking oversupply of these things. I think the answer is they could sell it immediately, but they don't want to have that seen that they're readily available. They say, "We'll take your details, sir. We'll let you know if we have an allocation coming." We have nothing of that. That's the pretense. The big difference, let me tell you what I think's happened. Like, I really think the market...
Archie, I'll be back with you just in 1 second. I just need to take a piss here. I'll be back with you just in 1 second here, okay?
Yep, no worries there, guys. It's
second.
Archie Luxury. We are on the Archie Luxury live stream. We got special guest Red Shovel. Red Shovel. We're talking watches. We're talking life. We are talking everything. We've had a fantastic day today, I must say. We've had some really good people on. Some fantastic super chats. Super chats have been pretty good today, actually. It's been a reasonably good day today. I'm happy. I'm actually been interviewing Red Shovel. I'm actually contemplating getting rid of, I want to get rid of my JLC gold piece. I might also get rid of my Zenith and the JLC gold. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Just scaling my collection down. Why scale it down? I don't need them all. I don't need them all. That's the reason. I don't need all these fucking things. And the market has changed. It has changed. Hello, Red. We're back again.
The market has definitely changed, Archie, to the point where I'll put it to you like this, right? You see, of last weekend, right? Some people in various WhatsApp groups sent me what was available for sale at the authorized dealers, what was in the window for sale. And in one particular sort of Rolex place, right, there was every single GMT was for sale, bar the Pepsi, right? So that was the Batman, the Batgirl,
at retail,
the Bruce. At retail, everything was for sale on that day, right? That's where we are.
Wow.
Everything was for sale.
This is in the UK or America?
This is in the UK. This is in the yeah. So on last Saturday, everything was for sale in the window, bar the Pepsi.
Wow.
So at the minute, what I had sort of noticed recently, I don't know if you have noticed the same, in that anyone that you know on YouTube or on WhatsApp, there's been very few people staying that they've got the steel pieces through, like Daytonas, Pepsi, all that sort of thing. The dealers have been trying their fucking best to get rid of whatever two-tone and gold pieces that they have in the window as they can. They've been trying their best to get rid of them, right? Because there's nobody running in now buying a full gold Sky Dweller. It's just not happening. Just not happening. So the place is full on.
We got Thomas Burnett, £2. Arch, have you ever considered a Berthier watch? My problem is I'm 1972 and I don't really want to have a Rolex Oyster date. I want to have, if I bought a 72, I'd either want a really minty 1601 Datejust, 36mm Datejust, or I'd want a Steel Sports. And the problem is Steel Sports, Submariner from that year, 1680 or 5513, expensive. Explorer 2 came out, very expensive. Explorer 1, expense. Everything from that year, because it's so long ago, it's 50 years ago, is considerably expensive. So have I considered it? Yeah, it'd be cool, but you know what? I'm not that fussed on it, to be totally honest with you, Thomas, because they are so expensive. So no, it's not. I don't really care. Red, I got to tell you something. The big change too is that for a lot of watches, when I say the market's crashed, tell me if you believe me. The prices you see watches for sale for may not appear that different. It's gone down a bit, but it's not tragic. The difference is if you go to a dealer and say, I want you to pay me out today, compared to 12 months ago, that would be hugely different. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely even for the dealer to take, and this is where I think the clever, I, I, I think this is where. I think this is where you find the clever watch dealers in that they will give you what they will be very clever and they will give you a decent price for your watch, but they will only be looking to, they will look at the condition, they will look at, yeah, they'll only be looking to make a small margin, a smaller margin on your watch. The days when the dealer can make 3, 4, 5,000 pounds on your watch is gone now. Gone. They will take a small profit and they'll try and turn that watch quickly. That's what I think it's happening.
Do you regret not selling more when the market was up?
Yeah. And this is one of the reasons why I haven't fallen out with the AD as such, right? But I'm disappointed that the CPO prices weren't better.
Did you tell him that? So what did you say when you went and picked them up?
Yeah.
So you brought them in or you had them delivered? How did you get the watches to the dealer? You delivered them?
I brought the watches down to the dealer, was taken into there's like a private sort of area above.
Yes.
Right? And it was taken in there. And indeed, when I was picking the watches up, that's where I was sort of brought to again. And we sort of agreed that, yeah, we're not going to fall out over the fact. But it was a disappointment for two reasons. One was that it was said, and it's true, that the money that was going to come from the other watches was going to be used again to buy a full gold piece from the dealer. So, and also too
Wouldn't he giving you a discount on that full gold piece?
Well, it depends on what it was. It depends what, if it was the Omega one that I was sort of looking at the time. Yes, there was a discount.
The Rolex?
When Rolex was mentioned, there was no discount available. No discount available. That was said clearly, and it was indeed said again when I had been to the grey market, had got the money for the watches, had went back into the AD, was looking at the gold pieces, be it that I was dealing with someone different. There was still no discount available on the full gold Rolex. There was talk of a free gift, whatever that would be. But in terms of monetary value, we were maybe talking about a £5,000 difference between what the AD would be selling the watch at and what if you went to a grey market dealer and said, I want that particular watch. Can you source it for me?
And grey market dealers aren't your friend either, you know that?
I know they're not your friend either, but if I went to the grey market dealer, what they were basically saying was, here, mate, if you're seriously looking to buy this watch, leave us a discount and we'll get that £35,000 watch for you for 35. And it's going to be sourced, even though they're not saying, and even though the authorized dealer isn't saying, it's coming from an authorized dealer. And they're writing the card that day for it. So my argument there would be, why would the authorized dealer not just say like we're not going to sell this watch at 35, we'll sell it to you at 30, and we'll just sort of cut out the like the grey market dealer, as they must be. If the grey market dealer is going to sell you that watch right for 30, right, they must be getting some sort of a profit on it. So they bought it for.
Yeah. They have to.
So they must be getting that for either 29. They must be getting some sort of a profit on it. So why doesn't the Why doesn't the authorized dealer just admit, right, it's fucked, the market's fucked. We're going to have to start selling these full gold pieces at a discount.
They don't want to
we'll
be
sell
seen to be discounting. They don't want to be seen to be
That's the
discounting.
thing. That's the thing. They don't want to be seen to. That's the thing. It's fucked. So that's how fucked it is. That like at the minute, it's all, we're back to this cloak and dagger shade again. You know, about how the dealers are selling to these people and they're selling to you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Instead of just being honest and saying, right, that's the market price, that watch, and we'll sell it to you.
Red. Can I just say something here?
Yes.
I got no interest in watches, but you're a great storyteller. You're engaging, you're funny, you're humble. A little bit overweight. We can do something about that, right? He's a great guest.
He is. He's A grade, Narc.
Yeah, well, no, I would say B plus.
I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. I've been in Archie's for a while, so I'm just telling it how it is, you know, about how my watch journey is.
Yeah, but you're fascinating. It's enthralling. You're captivating. See, I can't believe this. I got screenshots saying that OC said, look, we need high value panelists, no village idiots like fucking drunk village idiots like fucking Red. His loss.
I don't care what those.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't believe he would say that. He misread the whole situation. How the fuck could he
stuff sometimes and they don't mean that. People say stuff like
that. No, I got screenshots. I got sent screenshots. He said it has to be meritocracy when it comes to panel members. You can't just have any panel members on. He didn't see you as a high value panel member. His loss.
Maybe that's his opinion. Maybe like for some shows that was his opinion.
No, go with that narrative. This is my narrative, Red. Don't push back, please. I know Soraka hates me, Arch. I know he hates me. Red, I just want to say thank you for coming on. Great guest. You know, it's even gone past the finish time that Archie shuts the stream down. He hasn't noticed it because he loves talking to you. And I appreciate Timmy throwing a few crumbs to Archie and saying to you, Red, go and help Archie. He needs the help.
That's a great line. Tim doesn't throw crumbs. Red Shovel is independent. He goes.
No. Tim has shown after.
Oh fuck! I can't believe that crap out of
Tim's in Greece.
No.
I wasn't on Tim's show earlier. I just happened. There was a few people. I will be honest with you, Arch, there was one or two people that said, why don't you, Tim sort of finished up early tonight. He was doing some stream earlier. I didn't even see it. Arch is on there. He's looking at a few guests. Why not go on?
So he said that to you. He's spiritually centered now. No, you don't get it.
Other people that watch both Archie and Tim said, why not just go on Archie for a while? And I went, well, why not?
Tim is spiritually centered now. He's gone to rehab, meditation, a wellness center. He's spiritually centered. What? No, hey, Red, I love you, seriously, right? You are a great guest. You're hilarious. I know how the fuck you got the money. I know how the fuck you fit in tunnels, you plumbing fat fuck. No, plumbers fit into small, confined place. How the fuck did you fit in there? You don't do any work.
There's other people that can fit in places. Where the fuck would I be going on?
No, but you're an apprentice at one stage. No, yeah, but you have to start somewhere. Were you fat when you're young?
Okay.
Or when your parents? What?
That's enough. There, Narc is just no.
What? I retract that.
It doesn't matter. I don't care.
How did you make your fortune, Red? I'm fascinated. I don't care.
I don't have a fortune, but people stop saying I have a fortune.
No, you're like Jamie. You know what I love about Jamie? On a whim, he can travel go to another country.
No.
You're more like a.
No. I'll tell you the difference between me and Jamie. Every single time you look at Jamie looks like this, right? Okay, and I'll go straight up right to the camera. Jamie's like this. Jamie's smiling from ear to fucking ear, as if as it say in Northern Ireland.
No,
he doesn't know
I'm
the
giving you a
full-
compliment. I'm giving you a
He doesn't
compliment,
know
Red.
the full
You,
score lines. Jamie, I don't know what Jimmy does. I don't care what Jimmy does to make his money. But Jamie,
he hates his wife too. Look. All I want to say is you two are like
Thomas Burnett, £2, 1972 Tudor Snowflake, cheaper than Rolex and nice.
Yes. Thank you, Thomas Burnett.
it is.
Now, Red, I want to jump off. I want to.
Thomas, hard to verify the age. The age.
Thank you, Thomas. I think you and Jamie are like twins, but you got the missing chromosome. I don't mean it in a bad way.
I like Jimmy because
No,
me
you and
Jimmy
Jamie are
have a
like twins,
laugh,
identical twins.
But there is times when I look at Jimmy and go, son, perhaps you know more than I do, but it appears to me that you don't know the full score now. Because Jimmy just smiles from ear to ear like that.
Yeah, he's a bit naive, isn't he? He's a bit naive.
As if to say, it's all good. There's nothing wrong in the world. Everything's really good.
All right. This is how I would describe you. I would describe you like I said. You know how you like his twin brother, but you got the missing chromosome, but you got the street smarts. You're making up for it with the street smarts. Would you? Is that a good summation? What?
Why don't you?
What? That's a compliment. I said, all right.
I wish. I'll put it like this. I wish that I had the money that Jimmy had.
You have.
No,
You've gone.
No. I think a Jimmy's a lot more money, than I do. Really do.
I think he's maxing his credit cards out. I think he's got a HELOC loan. I think he's flexing. He's gone broke. I heard he went broke. He's gone missing.
Come on. You're talking shit, man. So yeah.
Maybe a little bit, just a little bit. But I just want to say, Red, thank you for coming on. Honestly,
I can wind up my show myself.
No, Arch. For once in your fucking life, you got nowhere to go. It's a fucking Saturday there. You don't have to take your sons anywhere. Your wife hates you. You're not going to.
I'll be back.
Right. Fuck. Get a piss bucket.
Oh,
Right, no. Hey.
Hmm.
Well, so what made you come on, Red?
What made me come on? There was a couple of people actually sort of say it. Tim sort of in Greece.
Do they feel that? Are they? So they're feeling pity for Arch. It's got to the level where people actually feel pity for Arch.
No, it's not they feel pity for Arch. Is that they want?
No. This reminds me of Red. It's like when you go to a swingers club, right? You see the fat chick in the corner. No one's fucking her. You know, you're getting a blowjob, and your mate says, "Yeah, hey." No, and your mate says to you, and your mate says to you, he elbows you, goes, go over there, come on, make you feel good, go fuck her. That's what you guys are doing here with Arch.
No, people just sometimes just want to see how you're going to be on another show. That's just what it is.
Well, it is just an experiment.
I actually sort of thought back, and I was, I haven't actually been on Archie's stream since the London Big Brother house. So why not just go on tonight and see what's happening?
How does Tim feel about Arch now? Is he still over it? He's just sort of...
No, doesn't like Arch, and he's not.
Doesn't like Arch at all?
No.
Can you get me unbanned so I can jump on and congratulate him?
Well,
maybe say a few... Yes! And maybe say a few nasty things about OC, which you'll like.
I'll say to Tim next time I'm speaking to him.
Yeah, but I've stuck up for him. I miss Tim.
I'll see what I'm going to do.
Right. Does Tim like bear?
Does Tim like
bear? Bear.
I don't really know, to be honest with you. Don't think it's... Oh, there's Mookie's in the stream. Mookie, oh my God. Jeez.
Yeah, he doesn't leave his house. He's got agoraphobia.
I fucking know.
Yeah,
he
seriously.
doesn't leave his house because anyone that has a stream that comments on other people's actions with
he's got no moral compass, Mookie. He lets fucking hate streams on his channel.
No,
he's there for the money. Cybertruck.
It's not even a moral compass. It's just your life in general. That's just poor.
You fucking pissed.
I understand.
I'll end the show now. What the fuck? His wife had enough. She disconnected the modem. No Wi-Fi. What the fuck? Where'd you go? Your wife disconnect the modem?
Whoa. I don't know what happened there. It just died. Anyway,
What time is it there, Red? Red, what time is it there?
It's not. It's 5 to 3 like in the morning, like so it is. 5 to 3.
No, well, I appreciate it. I'm going to jump off now that Archie's back. Hey, I'm going to speak for the chat with. No, wait, Arch. I just want to thank Red for coming on. I can't believe I'm actually listening to this crap. I find it enthralling, captivating. Red, come back, please. Can you come back?
He's loved it.
Does Tim allow you to come back?
As I said, there was people.
Was this a pity fuck? Was this a pity fuck?
Not a whole lot of people. You know, like not like mega loads of people.
Name names. Who said it? Who said it? Who said it? Give me some names. Give me some names.
Knock, we just got.
Wait.
No, I'm not going to say no. No, there was. You see.
Oh, you don't have to know. Oh, all right. You don't have to name anyone, but give me one name. One name. One name.
There's people that enjoy watching Archie, and they also enjoy watching Tim, right? And sometimes they say, "Oh, well, maybe can we get a bit of a crossover?" And they say, "Why did he go into Archie's? Why have you not been Archie's for a long time?" And that's all it is. Don't read things.
No. This is a pity appearance. It's like the fat chick at the swingers club. No. No one's the fucker.
You're busting for an angle. You're busting for an angle. There's
Jesus Christ, he goes on with crap, doesn't he? That guy. He's just full of so much.
Yeah,
shit.
there's just sometimes people just like.
No. I've been to a swingers club. There's usually you find a fat chick on a sex sling. No one's banging her. That's what Archie is.
Okay, thank you, Knock. Bye-bye. Guys, it's been a great show. I want to thank everybody who super chatted tonight. Let's go through the list. We had Rich Mitch, Dr. Bob's Nightmare, Rich Mitch, Archibald Chesterfield IV, Herman Piano Dude, Madman, Ken Fresno, Little Dave, Value on Wrist, big super chat, Apes, Patel Philippe, Thomas Burnett, Pavel, Frank V, Mobster, Sheep Fiker, Patel Philippe, Mobster, Pavel, Big Tony, Mobster, Dio Tree 75, Big Tony, Pavel, Thomas Burnett, Patel Philippe, Mobster, Frank the Tank, Thomas Burnett, Big Tony, Chris F, P. Klein, Thomas Burnett, GB, OG, Baby Girl, Sam Davidson, GB, Thomas Burnett. I got to tell you, Red, I personally think I would be reluctant to buy anything. Just slow down. I'm really contemplating reducing my collection a bit. I let it get up, and I'll be honest with you, these three I really like. I'll get rid of the gold JLC.
I would be inclined to keep these. For me, Archie, there is one maybe piece that I would like to buy, but it's going to be a full gold piece. But I will. Two other pieces anyway would need to go.
Just remember, Red, if you're buying a full gold Rolex like a day date, I would go 40. I would go 40 and I would wait because prices are not going up. They're coming down.
You wouldn't go. Everyone's been telling me to go 36.
But you're a bigger guy. If you're a smaller guy, 36 is good. If you're a bigger guy.
What size do you reckon that is?
36. Whose is that?
It's a shitter piece just to try the size. It's just a shitter piece to try the size.
What is it?
It's a 36 Pagani design piece. Just simply to try what a 36 size is like.
The 40 is better. 40s. Look, it's not for me to convince you.
It's just so because you say 40, other people will say 36, and they will.
Let me say this to you. Right,
yes.
My Submariner is 40. Right, That's a nice size. My my world time, that's 39.5. It wears a little bit small, and that Breguet's 42. It's a big size, it's a chunky monkey. Now, the thing is, I've also got the Explorer 2. That's 42 mil. That's actually a nice size. I wouldn't say it's too small.
I would say there is one thing that I would say to you, and you weren't there, and perhaps most people in the audience weren't there, is that you see when we were at Geneva Watch Days and we went to the 3 evenings, the party on the 3 evenings there, right? There was definitely a trend for people wearing smaller watches. Definitely, there was a lot of 36 millimeter watches and smaller that men were wearing. In fact, there was a lot of guys wearing sort of watches that were 31 millimeter, 32 millimeter, and very few of the watches that I seen were actually Rolex. It was other brands, but they were all smaller than. They were all definitely smaller than 40 millimeter.
It doesn't make it what I'd buy, but look, you got to buy what you like. If you like the 36,
you got to buy what you like.
But I wouldn't, if we were going to buy 36, I would definitely buy 36 pre-owned. Well, actually, I'll be honest with you, even the 40, I wouldn't be really buying that new. You want to buy that pre-owned as well.
Yeah, anything at the minute like that, anything, whether it's
and you're right, the two-tone market's collapsed. That's over. Two-tone is really
fucked.
Over.
It's fucked.
I don't know if
Absolutely
fucked is the right word. It's just, look, they produce 1 million of these things a year, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's 1 million.
and maybe that's wrong. I think we're back to being. I think you got to be realistic. Is more than maybe the phrase to what you're going to get for certain pieces. You got to be realistic. That's the term.
Exactly.
That's the term. Anyway, Arch, I'm going to have to go here. So
hey, I'm going to wrap her up. Thank you so much, Red. It's been an honor having you on. That was I really enjoyed having you, Red. I'll tell you this.
It's been good, Arch. It's been good to be back because I know you sent me a couple of messages after London to come back on the show. I've been so busy and all, but I want to get back on. There was a few people over the past couple of weeks have sort of said to me, "Are you ever going to go back on Arch's show again? You know, just to talk about, about watches, about all things."
There we go. I think his phone died. Oh, he's back.
Oh,
just see, he's back again. Fantastic, Red. Red, I got to tell you, I think myself, it's time in these times here. It's the watch. I still love watches. Don't get me wrong, but concentrate on what you really love. This photo here, I fucking love those three.
I would take that photo, Arch, and make that. I would nearly make that a goal. And if you own those watches outright at the minute, right?
Yeah.
I would be inclined to take the rest of them and kiss them goodbye.
Yes.
So, and look, if that, see as a watch person, if I would, you got to put yourself into the, into the mindset of, of someone. If that's the watches that you own and you're a watch collector, there's nothing wrong with that collection. That's a good collection.
100% right.
It is. Like that is for most people in this world. If they could get to that stage, they would kill you for it.
Yeah. No, that's exactly right. I love these. These are beautiful. And this is 3 in the roll, and I'd keep the Explorer on the wrist. I think because it's nice to have a steel.
Yeah, you could do that. There's nothing that is really, for me, that would be one of the. That's nearly as good as collection as you get. I don't think you need to spend any more, have any more watches. That's pretty much it. Now, that's not to mean that you can't talk about other people's watch collections. That you can't, sort of a critique. That's something to say that you can't maybe change one of
No, but
those
the thing
watches
is,
out.
I
like
tell you,
someone else.
actually, when you have a large collection, you realize you've got to fucking service all these things. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff.
It's too much.
security.
It's a bit like these guys. It's a bit like these guys on YouTube that have all the cars and and all that shit. Like they look after, they have to service them, they have to do this, and all the paperwork for them, and it just gets to the stage where unless they're making mega money out of having all these things, it's time just to say, let's go to 2, 3, 4 different cars or watches and work with that. And I think that what you have up on screen combined with the Explorer 2 is pretty much unbeatable.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I really do. Red, it's an honor. See you next time, my friend.
See you next time, Archie.
See you next time. I'm just going to run the outro and wind the show.